Alright guys, you should all be able to hear me, at least I hope so, right? Welcome on in, guys. Hey Dank, hey Beastman, hey everyone else, cringe jokes. I'm doing good, man. How are you today? Alright guys, I'm gonna allow you all one chance at a free roster review today, okay? Obviously we're still gonna do free ones, but we're gonna do gambling again. I know you guys love gambling. So I'll tell you what's gonna happen, and then we'll do it soon so that it gives time for people to join. Today's the big day. We Relic 9 L3. Now, I'm gonna tell you guys, and you guys are gonna have to guess the protection that my L3 is gonna have when we're done. And whoever comes closest, you get a review, okay? So don't guess yet, but just so you guys know, that's what I'm gonna do. But we're gonna wait until the rest of the gang comes along, so everyone gets a chance to win. Anyways, guys, I hope you're all doing good today. Hey there, Static, Double Waller, welcome to the stream. It's good to see so many of you today, just in time for roster reviews, right? Because we do love looking at rosters. Alright, let me make sure my phone's on mute before we start. I actually dropped my phone in the sink, and now the audio is not working on it, which is crackling. Whenever I try to watch a video or play music on my phone, it just crackles. It's not good. Yeah, I don't know how I did it. It just kind of happened, you know. One of those things. All right, guys. I have gone through the roster review spreadsheet, whatever it's called. I renamed it so you guys actually can tell what it is. You can like save it and whatnot. Did I lay it in rice? Does that actually work? If not, I will go do it after the stream today. I just got like a toothpick and like dug it into the speakers to try and make it better, but I don't know if that actually worked. I also went through a lot of dupe reviews, so I went through and removed some of them. Like the later ones, so they're still there, but there's some that are blacked out that are just duplicate ones. So we'll get rolling soon, guys. I hope you're all doing good today. Today's stream will not be the longest ever, maybe like 3 hours, as I am busy tomorrow with work. So we'll try and get through this in good time. Oh yeah, Dank. Literally as soon as the stream ended, I think I pretty much went straight to sleep. Man, I was really tired after this stream. If you're wondering why there's loads of ones, I do have a Zeta to apply. But I think I'm going to save it because I'm getting Reaver in like 2 weeks, and then I'm getting Malakos in like 4 weeks. So I need to save them. Yeah, you just play. I know. It's just the way it is, right? Scout Trooper is out. I have unlocked them. I'm just gonna leave them at 3 stars. I mean, I'm a little bit tempted to maybe do a Zeta. I don't know, because they have 2. But the problem is I need to save them. The toddler once had my phone in his mouth. It was pretty wet. Didn't work. I put it in rice for 1 hour. Oh wow. Okay. After the stream, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go and see if we can fix it with some rice. All right, guys. Let me just time code it. So we are gonna do the R9 first. I'm gonna go do it now. We're gonna go get it out of the way. What's the time now? Okay, guys, if anyone is watching, I mean, I hope you guys are paying attention. If you want to win a free roster review, take a guess at my L3's protection after the R9. Whoever comes closest, you are the winner, right? I'll show you, I mean, you can try and do the math. I'm not going to show you the mods, but I will show you the current protection. And what it should gain, and then you guys can guess. You did 7-star 1 per, so almost JKL. That's pretty awesome. How much does it have now? I'll show you. So currently 138,240. And the R9, I can show you this, but I'm not going to show you the mods because then it does change. So I'm technically gaining 33,500, right? So you can do the math, and then I'm not going to show you the mods, okay? The rest you guys can work out. So you guys can all, like, if anyone's just joined, we are going to be taking my L3 to R9. If you want a free roster review, guess the protection. I know you guys love gambling. I already know what it's going to be, so I can tell when someone's wrong or right. So go ahead and get some votes in, guys. Hey, Glurmit, what's the best use of Wookiees? Oh man, good question. So GI, if you face anyone without Reaver, GI, Reavers, Maul. I mean Maul I lost in Grand Arena, but normally I win Maul. Man, when you put me on a spot like that, it's really tough. Anything that attacks a lot, like, is a good starting point. Minus 23k, I think you might be right there. 170k, 169,999. My days, guys, come on, let's get those votes. Whoa, double Weiler. Like, if I got 192k protection, I would be excited. That'd be like the #1 protection in the world. So that would be fun. 162,343. But yeah, Wookiees are good. It's probably a better question for when I'm not, like, distracted. But they have uses. I'm a big Wookiee fan. And you know what? There are 7, you can also use them in TV now. Alright guys, I'm going to give you like 20 more seconds. If anyone's just joined, you're going to try and guess the protection. Whoever's closest gets a roster review. I am going to turn off my webcam when we do the R9 so you guys can enjoy it in 4 pixel, whatever it's called, definition. Right? I don't think that's what it's called. What's it at now? Currently 138k. So yeah, we'll see, guys. How big a jump is it gonna be? 176,000. That's not a bad guess. That's not a bad guess. All right, guys. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do the R9. Guys, this is 165k. All right. Well, let's see what it is. All right, guys. Let's get a drum roll, right? All right, there we go. It's done. It's done. It's done. It's done. It's done. No, the votes have stopped. Don't worry. I know where the votes have stopped from. All right, guys. I need to get out of the hot tub. Every time I turn my webcam off, do you know what? We can chill in the hot tub for a little bit. So, guys, who was closest? 180,646 is the answer, guys. So that would mean the winner. Man, this is actually gonna be really annoying to work out. I think Timus, you won. Wow, 186,46. How did you get that spot on? How did you? No, because I didn't show you the mods. I know you could have like added it up, but you didn't know the mods. How did you get that spot on? What? No. How did you actually get that? Did you use a bot? Did you bot me? I will never know. How did you get that spot on? It's actually crazy. Well, guys, there you go. L3 is R9. Part of the Dash team. Hooray! Dash team now, like, all the way up. I can't believe you got that. You must have used a bot. I refuse to believe otherwise. I mean, you still won. I never said you couldn't, right? Guys, look at this. Look at this beautiful team that's coming along now. Dash, L3. Yeah. What is this? Wait, who am I missing? Vandal. It's almost fully R9, guys. Isn't that just beautiful? We almost have a full R9 dash team. .gg? Yeah, but .gg wouldn't have shown the stats afterwards. But you can use a bot that tells you. I didn't really think about that one. But anyway, they won, right? With the exact number. So yeah, there we go, guys. L3 is now R9. He went on to forgot. Yeah, but that wouldn't have told. Like, even if he knew them, like, I don't know. Like, he probably used the bot, right? I mean, you guys could. There you go, guys. L3 is now R9. Beautiful. Then the percent from mods, another relic level. Yeah, okay. Okay, guys. I mean, I tried to have a bit of fun, right? And, apparently no. Actually, what was the GP increase I just got then? I want to see that. I wasn't paying attention when I actually did the R9. Because that seems like a big boost. Right. How big a boost was the GP? It was almost 6k. Guys, we're bloating right now. Flat stats will make it difficult. Yeah, that's the problem. It's the flat stats. That's why I thought it would be a fun one to do. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I think that's one of the. Let's go investigate, guys, before we start doing the reviews for today. I think that will put my L3 in the top couple for protection. So yeah, that puts me at number 2 in the world. I'm 3,000 protection off. But when I slice these, and guys, I'm not really too worried about speed on L3. There's so much time to gain. I'm more worried about like the protection and other stats. Like, I'm not gonna lie, this one, unless like, if it rolls protection again, maybe. But these aren't very good mods. This one turned out okay, 6%, 15 speed. This one turned out okay, and this one's also not too bad. But I'm more worried about the actual protection, because L3 has so much turn meter gain. And I know they can get dazed, but you tend to be okay. Also, Young Lando has a cleanse, so I'm not really worried about that. Yeah, we actually do have the best Young Lando. We have the best Young Lando Millennium Falcon in the game. Yo, what is this? No one has a better Millennium Falcon than me, guys. I'm just gonna put it out there. Look at this. Look at this bad boy. Amazing. He sent a message earlier saying he knew exact numbers, so go for the second. Oh, I didn't see that. Well, I'll go for the second. How did you work it out? Was it a bot? Test the Max Lando ship? No. I mean, I guess we could do a test. Where am I on the list? The next roster review for the free ones is Bingbog. That is the next one. And yeah, we're quickly getting through them. Well, I say quickly, but it's working out. Yeah, no, well, I need what, 3 6-stop mods in L3? But I still don't think anyone has R9 Young Lando, R9 L3. Surely that's gonna be like one of the best ones, right? You know what? Let's do one battle. Let's do one battle. Let's test it out. Oh look, we can test against Leviathan. Okay. How fun, guys! The greatest test we're ever gonna see. Now, unfortunately, this is what everyone seems to be setting now. They're setting this lineup, which is a bit of a pain for Radis. Alright. My god, look at that. R9, R9. I actually love it. I love it so much. Quickly, yeah, Jeff, no need to rub it in. I know, and they didn't say anything about Radis. Here, sorry I'm late to stream. Commander Rex is okay, man. being a mod doesn't mean you're like it's not your job, you know. Don't stress. Alright, when it's the Sith fighter, you do this one, then daze them, and then next turn Sith fighter's dead. And then we should be all good. Kaboom. Okay, then they call, like, unless they've got the... let's see. Okay, so this is where you want to bring the Phantom, because the Phantom will come in first, and then this comes in second. You still get the reinforcement stuff. Alright. Unfortunately, it's going to re-trigger the taunt, but that's okay. Alright, let's call in this guy and taunt up. Man, we are looking pretty good so far. Alright. I would enjoy it if we could get some stuff going for us here. Who should we give this to? I think I want to give it to Poe. One. They're going to blow up my capital ship. We're going to do this, remove some turn meter. And then, yeah, okay. I meant they're going to blow up my reinforcement, but you know what I mean, guys. Maybe we can do this here. And then that should be us killing them off. Days, yeah, perfect. That is actually perfect. Unfortunately, when Lando comes in, he's just gonna die, so you won't see any of that testing for Lando. Yeah, he just he kind of said bye, you know. All right, but we should be able to. We should be able to kill off Malgus once. Malgus should die next turn. Ray, you would hope, is just gonna nuke. Or not. Yeah, I need to kill Malgus off, otherwise this is gonna be... Yeah, this may just be one of those ones. That's unfortunate. We have no buffs left. And we're dazed. Well, I mean, if it was Grand Arena, it's easy cleanup, right? But hey, it is what it is. The only character I don't have 6-dot mods on right now is... I think Poe. Poe doesn't have 6-dot mods. Oh, and L3. Actually, you know what? We can have a look. I don't actually know if they all have 6-dot mods. Let's go investigate. Finn has 6-dot mods. Holdo has 6-dot mods. Scavenger Ray has half of them. Yeah, okay. So I'm still remodding them. I remember I was going through them. But in terms of the ships, like, I don't know. I'm using a 5-star resistance bomber or something. When I'm in a barrel, I was in the hot tub and then I forgot that I was in the hot tub. There you go. Oh, that's my face. There you go, guys. We're back. Yeah. Mod is life for some. The Holdo maneuver was a 1 in 1 million, probably. It doesn't change the fact that it looked pretty cool, right? Alright, anyways, guys, that was a fun start to the stream, right? We did it. L3 is R9, hooray! Alright, so while someone goes back in time, aka one of the mods, and they work out who actually won the L3 thing, we'll do the first on the list. And as soon as I find out who actually won, we will go from there. So, you're 1 relic away from Leviathan. That's pretty huge. That is pretty huge. Leviathan is it's good. Regardless of what people say, having it puts you in an advantage. 02146. Okay. Bingbog, guys. What a name. It was you. Are you sure about that, Dank? Radis needs 3 more Kairos in the same gear level. Oh, yeah. Add Rad. Absolutely. Yeah, he needs so many Kairos. It's really fish. Like, I would rather have, like, the Kairos spread about from, like, gear 7 to 10. Rather than get to gear 11 and it's like, oh, 3 Kyrotech? Man, that just annoys me. Because even though it's technically the same amount of effort to gear them, it's just like mentality thing, right? Vincent one? I'll check. What temperature the hot tub? It's too hot. Seriously. I was so tempted to just yeah, I'm gonna stop with that before someone clips it. We've had a couple of sus things on the streams before. Okay, you won. If you won, I'll take a look at you next. Okay, guys, so this account is Bingbog. Also, if you want to keep up to date with this, like the list, I'm gonna try and do as many as possible today. We're gonna speed run them today. There's a link in the comments. Guys, make sure to like pin or favorite it or something so that you can eventually like just keep up to date, really. Okay, so GAC and a farming executor. They may they don't have executor done because Piet's not done. So we have what, SLKR. Other than SLKR, there's not really a lot. This reminds me a lot of Arnold's account. You know, his free to play that he started a couple of years ago. So we have SLKR, we have the start of an executive farm. We have a Chief Never Omicron. Wow. That's I don't know how I feel about that. Gonna be straight up honest. I am also I just saw the other comment. Best capital ship GL right now. I don't know. I think it's close between Profundity and Leviathan. Especially if they do tweak Leviathan with Chimera, for example, and then it just becomes a lot better. Should I start J&K farm if you're what's 125 shards away? If you're starting it from scratch, I would say go for it. If you're by starting you mean you've already got a lot of the team at Relic, then I would say hold off. But if you have a lot of relicking to do for JMK farm, then why not? Because it should time itself to you getting what? Because 125 shards is like 3 months. I did see Next Conquest Toon is Moff Gideon, and I was kind of, I'll be honest guys, a little bit disappointed. Because it means unless Gideon, the thing is, they said that he's going to be with Imperial Remnants, so it's very unlikely, but unless he has like a Lifter synergy, I don't know. I would have liked to see like C, JML, SLKR, any of those guys get a Lifter, because I feel like they could do with one. But hey, yeah, I don't know. I mean, maybe they turn around and maybe it's a repeat of Maul and Gideon can be used both ways. That would be pretty fun. JML Lifter was Cal. Well, I don't know. That's what we all say, but I don't know. It's quite long. Well, Jedi Knight Cal is really a JML Lifter. Jedi Knight Cal just works really well with JML. I don't know. Malachus would require Kylo being online Force user. Like in 3, sure. In 5s, no, because Malachus won't gain. I mean, he'll gain some bonuses, but it won't be as good. And plus, I think Malachus is just gonna be so good with the Seer team. I wouldn't even consider using them with Kylo or with Lord Vader. I know Kylo's online Force user, but the rest of his team isn't. Like, you would only get the benefit from Kylo and crew. Malachos's kit is all about unaligned Force users across the board. You would be losing too much by just using him. That's why in 3s I think it would work, because you could do Kylo, crew, Malachos. And this is the thing, like, Hux won't be getting any benefits, and neither will, like, First Sword Officer or Sith Trooper or any of those guys. Once your daily get crystals come in, I can bring my Lando to R3. I can find out JKL today. You shouldn't do. You shouldn't need it. I mean, the only reason I would ever have encouraged people to do Vader lead Seder was when CPIT was a thing. I wouldn't tell anyone to do it now. He isn't a defensive GL, offense basically because everything. Yeah, he does, but I don't know. I just think I don't know. SOKL crew Malicos left their Inquisitors. I mean, yeah, it's worth a try. I don't know. Anyway, I don't know. Like I said, maybe my like. Don't get me wrong. I'm excited that we're getting a new character. I just would have rather seen a lifter because, hey, that would have been fun. All right. Anyways, what's this? Direct messages. Huh? It probably is like a massive waste. I don't know. I don't know. Also, Kylo is really good, but I don't know. See Malicos and Moff Tarkin? That wouldn't work at all, because he is an online force user. Well, this yeah, obviously it does depend on where you are. At the end game, Kylo's kind of not the best on defense. Sirka Malicos would just be better in freeze, right? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. The benefit of running Malicos with like Kylo and friends is whenever an online force user uses a special ability, Malicos will assist, and that is going to ramp Kylo's ult so quick in freeze because Crew's got 2 specials, Kylo's got 2 specials. Malicos will be assisting. He'll be ramping Kylo's ult really quick, and he has a saving mechanic. Like, say you're taking Kylo in against, I don't know, Jabba. You know how there's always that chance or that time where someone dies a little bit too early. There's a chance that Malicos will save like Crew, or Malicos could even save Kylo if it really came down to it. You never know. I'm just like, obviously I'm probably still gonna run them with Seer, but I'm just saying that there is a potential in freeze. I do think running Malicos and Lord Vader will just be the biggest waste ever. It might be fun. It might work for some people. So yes and no. I have set my R9 SLKR on defense in freeze, and most of the time it's not beaten by Jedi Knight Rev and Jedi Knight Luke. Most of the time it will come down to just Kylo, and then he'll just siphon JKL too much. Best 5v5 team right now, Hermit C3PO, what, and yeah, you're probably right there. Okay, so with accounts like this, guys, I like the uniqueness of the Jawas. Yeah, they are. But I don't know, there's just something about accounts where the only relic's a journey guide, where I don't know, it may be efficient per se. I would rather see creativity, even if it's just like 1 or 2 characters that have been invested in that aren't on that path. And the reason being, because otherwise you're just, like, in terms of Grand Arena Territory War, it's very predictable. Everyone knows what you have, everyone's faced what you have. You don't like Geos on the account you're reviewing right now. Let me go have a look. What about Geos? Yeah, I'm with you. These need investment. Gear 12. Gear 12, the Geos. It's worth it because 3 of them are pilots, and Poggle Omicron's good. I would invest in Geos a bit more. Especially with the gear changes and the raid changes. There is, like, I mean, you can do Geos in like a week. That's not even an exaggeration. Same with older teams like CLS team, Padme team, any of those, you can gear them in like a couple of weeks, the entire thing. So like there's no excuse nowadays for not having them done. You could say, hey, maybe this person is in a Rise of Empire guild. It is possible. And then there's like a not need for geos, but I would still do them. Because one day you're going to want What Temple. And you're going to have to go back in time, go do GOTB. And you don't want to miss it out. So yeah, that's kind of what I would take away from this. In terms of the mods, 295. Okay, that's pretty slow. Maybe you still have the best mods, so there's something for us to work on as well. I mean, it's a nice account. Like I said, I would just like to see... I mean, I guess there's a little bit of personality of the Jawas. Sure. I have no idea what TLN is, but yeah, of course you can. I don't actually know what. I do know what that is. Yeah, you can donate that. Yeah, that's fine. It's just to skip the queue. No problem. I don't know why I didn't know the. I mean, I didn't even know the abbreviation for that. Yeah, so many Gear 12 tunes, it's going to be the rest of the year to relic them. Yeah, but... Okay, here's the thing. Some tunes don't need relic. Some tunes just need Gear 12. Pilots, Gear 12 is fine. You know? There are some teams that work at low gear. Traitor team works at low gear. Night Sisters work at low gear. And being able to apply 6-dot mods does make a difference. Yeah, I double-checked it. It's Slotty's, right? For some reason, I've never seen it abbreviated. You have so many Gear 12 tunes. Is that the guild Nuch's ult is on? Is it? I don't know. I can't even remember the name of the guild. That is the guild he's on, right? And then in terms of the fleets, oh my god, everyone's chilling here. I'm really not sure. I like the updated Thrawn. You guys have all seen what I thought of that. Where are you on the list? I don't know. I sent the list in the chat. I mean, I can have a look. You're right at the end. So you must have just submitted just now. That's the guild he started for new people. Fair enough. I mean, whatever you say, it's a cool account. I like it. Alright guys, we're going to try and go a little bit quicker today because a lot of you are waiting. Alright, so this is the one from earlier, becoming closest to guessing. Is this the one? Well, that's it. I like how you sent, so it is the one. Alright, so we are. Let me make sure that I am time coding this and taking you off the sheet, so I know for future that you're done. 35, 44. Okay. So it's your alt account, building Starkiller after exec. Okay. Yeah, Smith it on. Cool. Okay. Let's have a look here. A couple of months away. Joking, you meant years? Wow. It's not that deep. So 3.3 mil. Starkiller's unlocked. Executive. Wow, this is actually a pretty crazy account. Executive's not done, but it's close. Starkiller is done. C is done. At least it's not decades. You never know. Maybe I'll just go get some milk or something. Executor after Starkiller. You have Starkiller here, no? I'm seeing Starkiller here. Wait, hold on. Do you mean gearing him higher? How does one get on the roster review list? So, if you check the pinned comment, there is a link, and the link takes you to a form. You fill in the form, and I'll show you what happens. As soon as you fill in the form, you get added to this list. It auto updates. So, you get added in, and then eventually you get a review. And that is kind of how we do it, because it's the most fair way. Everyone gets seen at some point. At least that's my mind how it works, right? Everyone has their own way. Do I drink the milk or use it for something? I actually store it in the cupboard. When the world's got... Guys, milk is like one of my favorite drinks. Like, I would actually buy like all the milk I could and just hoard it until the day that the world's gonna go wrong, right? And then I would be ready. I would be living life on easy mode, getting those strong bones, right? Keeping me alive. Remember the old almond milk and the tea? Man, don't even remind me. Almond milk and tea is awful. Guys, don't try it. Almond milk and tea is awful. But I have been experimenting lately. I've been trying oat milk. I'm not really a fan of oat milk, I'll be honest. I prefer just regular milk. Oat milk's pretty good, not gonna lie. Yeah, I'm kind of with you. Dark Trooper should be relicked. You can leave Grief at gear 12, he's fine. You can leave Mando at gear 12. Oh man, Dank, you shouldn't be doing that. You need to stand strong. Stand up against the oat milk. I don't know, I just don't think it tastes like it. Of all the milks, oat just tastes like really, I don't know. I don't like it. It tastes just weird, man. Like I can't get behind the hype. I'll stick to my yeah, I mean, I guess. I mean, if you make like coffee, and I'm not saying like you just make coffee with like just milk and coffee, like regular coffee, but if you make coffee from like with a milk steamer, you know, like in a fancy espresso machine, absolutely oat milk's nice. The worst there is almond, because almond milk burns so easily. It's kind of crazy. Oat milk's pretty good, but for me, you just can't beat regular milk. Regular milk, like cow's milk, goat's milk, they're like my two favorites, personally, right? And they go well in tea. Almond milk just does not. It's kind of tragic. Almond milk all the way? I mean, the problem is, it depends what brand you buy, but some almond milks are so watery, you know. I used to make it myself, but I don't know. I love how you guys are all trying to do the review and I'm just talking about teas and milks. Oh my days. Yeah, Savage is here. I did notice him just chilling. If you're gonna, like, obviously he can't go any higher because he's not 7-star, but we need to work on that ASAP. Real making tea. We have a soy oat milk mix. Oh man, you're actually out here committing crimes. How does one milk the almond? You can make it yourself. You literally just like get a blender. Example on stream. Maybe. No, you just get a blender and then you put a lot of almonds in the blender. Put some water in these, blend it, and then when you're done, you squeeze it in like a cheesecloth or something, and you take out all the pulp that's left over, and then you're left with almond milk. But it's not really milk; it's just like nutty water, you know. Milk in stream. Water solos all day, man. Yeah, water is the best hydration. I think finish exec and then finish off other teams like Savage, Dark Trooper. So Dark Trooper's worth a relic for sure. Savage is worth a relic. Obviously, Cad Bane is for the exec farm. Did you say you was... I need to scroll up. I don't think you said anything else. I wouldn't like I would be inclined to say maybe JMK at some point, because you already have What Tambo done. Cad Bane will be at Relic. I feel like JMK could be a good choice. Man, this is the way. Yeah, let's go. Get out that like ultra skimmed milk that's basically just like knock off water. We gotta have like the creamy full fat milk. Put water in your coffee? Man, you gotta drink coffee just black. Obviously some water is like nice, but the less water the better. Like I need the coffee to be so strong that like I take a sip and I can't see straight, you know? Milk is controversial. I mean, you're probably not wrong. Oh no. Actually, stop. Like, this is not okay. You can't, you have to at least make your cereal wet. Okay, you can't just eat it dry. It's not good. If I took water out of my coffee, I'd be eating beans. I mean, I guess that's. But hey, coffee beans actually, like, if you get past how like hard they are to chew, they're like, you can eat coffee beans. I've done it before. It's interesting. What goes first, cereal, milk? Oh, hold on. Are you thinking Jabba after exec? I mean, Jabba would be good, but the reason why I said JMK is because you already have quite a bit of the groundwork done with What Temple being done. If we go to the ships, you also already have Negotiator done. So I don't think it would take you long to finish off JMK. You could go Jabba, but I'm gonna have a look, and I mean, you're basically starting from scratch, whereas JMK, you're gonna be like 4 or 5 in. Jabba's getting phased out. Obviously, each GL is gonna have their time where they're insane and not insane. In the end, the GL is still the GL. Now, the benefit of going for Jabba is gonna be longer lasting, right? Because you unlock Jabba, you're getting the mod materials. It's just when you're this close, What Temple 7-star Negotiator done. I don't see why you wouldn't do JMK. No access to Proving Grounds, but that's okay. Because we don't know how old this account is, we don't know how many cat shards there are. You won't have cat? Well, yeah, I mean, that does kind of suck. I don't know. I just think... I just worry that if you go for Jabba, it's going to take you so long, and you're basically starting a farm from scratch. Treya needs to come up. Treya does need to come up. That's a very good point. We don't have any investment in Treya. So, maybe that's something you do on the side. Like, maybe you take Treya to Relics, I mean, you don't even need him at Relics. You can work with a Gear 12 Treya. What about JML? I mean, JML wouldn't be bad, but I don't know. I don't know if I would, Yo, thank you so much for the, $59.99. That's Lottie's, right? Send your code in the chat and I'll, do your roster next. Yeah, I'm not really too sure.
Are you ready to throw another GAC?
I'm not really too sure. Because by the time you do Jabba, you're going to be... It's just going to take so long. And... Yeah, I mean, it gives you Jedi Knight Luke. You could do Jabba... sorry, JML as well. I still just don't know. You already have Qui-Gon Omicron. It's just you've already got so much investment in the JMK farm. I don't know. Personally, I would do JMK, regardless if you're a cat. Just because you're so close, it would also bump up your negotiator fleet. But if you want to do Jabba, I do get it. I think Jabba could be good. But just bear in mind, you do Jabba. Yeah, Grievous also would come up as well. Yeah, exactly. Now, if you did Jabba, just bear in mind the raid's not going to be around. So there's no raid at the end. You need to start thinking about the next raid. And unfortunately, I don't think JMK really helps with that one either. Yeah, I think you're probably right there. JMK, JML, Profanity Leviathan. Either way, it's a really good account. Oh, it's okay, don't worry. No, it's sent. Don't worry about the super chat stuff. Some people have this issue. It's all sent through, so you can just put your allo code in the chat. Just put little stars in between, and I'll do your one next. It has actually sent. And sometimes they send us stickers, which is what's happened here. It sent us a sticker. Yeah, exactly. You've already got a DDK. What did they say? Yeah, we did see that. We had a little bit of a discussion about that. So that will be interesting. Gideon next to boost those Imperial Remnants. Yeah, that's what they say, but that doesn't mean that's necessarily what it's going to be. I mean, I can have a look, see where you are. If you're really near the bottom, probably not today. I don't know what your... No, I don't know what your allo code is, otherwise I would check. Dark Trooper belongs with Gideon? We'll see. This roster's set up for a Wraith farm. That's just... I don't know if it is set up for a Wraith. I mean, Ray would be good, but I don't know if it's set up for it. They're making a new Gideon. Yeah. They're making a new Gideon. He's Conquest. So one of the 5 will be dropped from the Imperial Remnants. Alright, let's move on to the next one. So I am so bad at pronouncing names. I don't know how. I'm really sorry. I don't know how to pronounce your name because I know some Polish people, and you do not say it how you read it, right? But you did send a super chat, so just put your allo code in the chat, and as soon as I see it, I'll do your roster. Alright, we'll start the next one, and as soon as the other one comes in, we'll be doing that one. Okay. This one should be pretty quick here, guys, because it's a low-level account. Finn, normal... you don't really want to run JTR with Zori. Otherwise, I'd say go for it. It's Greg. Ah, okay, cool. Thank you. Yeah, I know. Yeah, like I said, I know some, and it's you do not pronounce some names how you say them, like, or how you read them. And I didn't want to get it wrong, so thank you for telling me. All right, I'm just gonna do this one while we wait for your. Oh, I didn't get the other code. No, that's why I was starting the next one. So try saying it again. If you look at what Jeff sent, send the allo code like that. It will show up. Alright. What are we looking at here? 0, 50. Cool. What was I saying just now? I was saying something. Is it possible to see where you are in the article queue? Yeah, I've posted there's a big form. I'll send it again. Just scroll down to the bottom. No, I've been making videos and streams for over a year. I mean, I am technically still new, my channel is still, I mean, the channel is still relatively small. We've been doing this for over a year, on and off. It's just sometimes I get really busy at work and have to take breaks. Three light side conquest units and one of them is a ship, yeah. That's a good point. I don't know why you're not showing up here. I don't know why YouTube just decides to remove so much stuff. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yeah, no, I definitely appreciate it. Yeah, the thing is, for roster reviews, I tend to do one a week. This is the second roster review stream this week. I have more time than usual. But like I said, I'm quite busy, so I don't have time to do like as much content as I'd like. I mean, I try to do daily and then I just have to stop, and it's normally for like 3 or 4 weeks at a time. Well, you must have just requested later than other people. I still don't see your comment with your added code, Greg. So don't worry, you will get done. If you're in the Discord server, which I'll send a link to it now, you can just send me a DM from there as well. With the added code, that may just be easier. So here's a link to the server.
I'll show you the dark side.
Unfortunately, yeah, I'm gonna start another one just while I wait, but if you want, join the Discord server and send me a message. Like, you can send me a message through there, and then I'll just do it that way. But while I wait for the allo code to come through, or whatever's happening, I'll do the next one, just so we can keep on rolling with the reviews, so people don't have to wait too long, right? Okay. Whoa, Timus! Wow.
Are you ready to throw another GAC?
Sorry about my joke on the L3 protection. I would still like a review if possible. GAC is basically the only game mode I care. 918 by 921 by 977. Congrats for L3, she is.
Thank you so much for the $54. It's actually crazy. Don't be sorry. It's okay. I saw your DM on Discord. I will take a look at you after we do Greg's roster. Hey, I see your allo code. You'll be next, don't worry. Greg, I just started this one. We'll do you as soon as this one's done. And Timus, thanks again. We'll take a look at yours straight after. They used a bot to find out exactly. I was so confused. We did at the beginning of the stream. I took my L3 to R9, and whoever came the closest got a roster review, and then they just came out of nowhere and used a bot. It was kind of funny. I had a suspicion. They told me in Discord this what happened. Alright, 331. Guys, this one shouldn't be too long, so I think it's a newer account. Okay, so we have one Relic and it's Boba. We have Qui-Gon Omicron, 1 million GP. How close are we to the Jedi Revan unlock? We're not far away, right? Now, what's interesting about this is if you have Boba at Relic, you should be able to just finish Chewie. So once you get the other bounty hunters to at least 7 star, which are almost there, you should have Chewie unlocked 7 star. Boba should carry that, which is actually pretty amazing. So I'm a big fan of that. How's your chance to wear on Scout Trooper and take Arnold's job? It's not gonna happen. I'll. He has a 7-star Chewie. 1, 2. Does he? Did I miss that somehow? Oh, he does. Sorry, I don't know why I missed that. Cool. Well, either way, they did it anyway. It makes the Jedi Knight Revan event easier. That's fine. There are no non-Geo counters to every Geo except JK Cat. Well, Reaver. And Inquisitors can beat JK Cat without Reaver. It's just not very good. It can work. Unlocking Negotiator this Saturday. Awesome. Yeah, for me, whaling on characters, there's only ever ones where like I really want them. I don't deal with that. It's too expensive, man. I'll let Arnold keep on doing it. He's probably just busy today. He might do it tomorrow. I don't know. Or maybe he's just not doing it at all. I don't know. So what was the... yes, 100%. I think Sir Malakos will be better. I think Reaver's very good. I think Reaver's also... Like, they seem to be releasing these awesome characters, and then they just get these really weak counters come along. Like Phoenix. Thrawn and CLS looking for reviewing tips on what you're doing. Okay. So what is... have you got Thrawn? You have Thrawn. And do you have CLS? You have CLS. Well, I would start working on the Zetas for the team. Yeah, no, the Seer team is crazy. I don't think people realize how good it will be once you add in Malakos. I think Reaver's very good, but as this is meant to be a two-shot on Jabba, last week for a lot of people use the protection of Datacom, which makes Lord Vader vulnerable to Boba. I think that must have been something else. I'll leave you to that. So yeah, I would possibly look into doing some Zetas and CLS. I would also consider Thrawn. If you're going to do Thrawn, if you want to build him up for whatever reason, he does have a good Zeta as well. Right? Then I feel like we need to be worrying about relics. As you've already got Boba done, it makes sense that you go for exec. I mean, I assume that's what you're doing, because it looks like you're farming the BAM team. Yeah. So they're slowly getting started up. So it looks like that's what you're doing, which will be very interesting. I wouldn't use Malakos Lord Vader. I think that's gonna be a massive waste. I honestly think, obviously people are gonna do it, and that's not to say it won't be good, because it will be good. But like, Malakos or Seer is gonna be ridiculous. For one, I think he'll beat Jabba. I think there's also a chance that it could do something against Lord Vader. Unlike, I don't know. I mean, we tried on one of the streams. We tried a cleanup. It was only cleanup, but we did see a cleanup against Rey. We tanked like 3 whirlwinds and a couple of ults as well. No one died. I misplayed and used the big hit, the insta kill on Rey. But if you have Malakos there, then once Ben's dead, Ben's dead. Like, you may be able to do 2 shots. Who knows? Or 1 shots there. I don't know. We'll wait and see. But Malakos is extremely good. Like, his kit is amazing. And he's got a lot of damage as well. So we'll see. Oh no. It will beat Jabba. I'm almost certain it beats Jabba. We'll see. Because Bro's got a new account, that's why. They're gonna get him up. Yeah, Malakos and Seer is gonna be so good. Like, don't sleep on that team. What about Lord Vader, Maul, Reaver? Why would you run that? No, because if you don't run 3 Inquisitors, the team's kind of rubbish anyway. Plus, why would you run Reaver with Lord Vader when Reaver beats everything on offense? As a wise mod once said, and I don't know if I agree, but I agree with the idea. What if you run Reaver with Lord Vader? You're basically just running a fancy stormtrooper. Like she's not doing that much for Lord Vader. Should one gear up Malicos if they don't have Seer? If you have Kylo, if you have Lord Vader, why not? Gear them up, use them. But I just don't think they'll be as good. And we'll wait and see. But I think their power lies with Seer. I think they can be very interesting. Alright, let's go to the next one, because otherwise I'm going to run out of time. Okay, so Greg, you are the next one, and then Timus, we're going to come back to you, do not worry. Also, one of your Grand Arenas popped up for me the other day, so I watched it. After I checked out your channel on stream the other day, I was watching YouTube and one of your Grand Arenas popped up, so I gave it a watch. Pretty fun, to be fair. I am a fan. Alright, so Greg, if you're here, just send everything. If you've sent any information, send it again, because the chat, there was quite a lot of text, so I may have missed stuff. Oh, the kit makes it so obvious. Yeah. What you gotta remember. Alright, while I wait for Greg to maybe type some stuff up, let me just grab Malicos' kit for you guys. I don't think you guys realize how ridiculous the kit is. So to begin with, the Seer in Grand Arena obviously is much better than Seer in TW. But Seer in TW with, Cowfolk from Omicrons could still be good. The Seer team is immune to daze. They are immune to ability block. Malicos then makes them immune to stun. And he also makes them immune to something else. I can't remember where it is. I think it's on this one, right? There's one of them. I can't remember where it is. One of his uniques. Where is it? Alright, we can just do it like this. There we go. Whenever an ally is inflicted with healing immunity, they dispel it and gain damage immunity. Whenever they're inflicted with stun, they dispel it and recover health and protection. There you go. It's on his unique. So basically the Seer team is going to be immune to daze, ability block, stun. They're immune to healing immunity. Now it'll be interesting to see how that works with locked healing immunity. I assume that because it's locked, it will be, still there. I don't know. We'll see. Because I know, if you guys remember when I did Zori versus Reaver a long time ago, there was like a weird interaction there. On top of that, he's reducing the enemy. He's increasing enemy leader cooldowns. He's got a stun. He also increases crit damage, offense, all of that stuff. He has buff immunity, healing immunity, which is unresisted in Grand Arena. He also reduces max health, which I think is on... Where is it? Man, I don't like looking at it in .gg. I read it weird. I'll have a look later. But yeah, he has a lot of cool stuff. Lord Vader is an unlearned force user, but only more on the team is also. Crash, that's the one. Yeah, I don't like reading kits on that stuff. How do you get a roster review? There's a form you can fill in. Yes, he makes them... I was looking for the text, but yeah, he makes them cleansing. You could run Malicos Starkiller, but I mean that would only ever work in threes, otherwise you won't get Starkiller unique. Because Malicos really wants the unaligned force user leader. Also, Lord Vader's not unaligned force user, but Lord Vader benefits from unaligned force users. Why would Lord Vader doesn't need one? He already has one. Kylo, I think, does need one. I think Kylo's fine until you get right at the end, and then he kind of falls off a tiny little bit. And a lot of people used to run it with Night Sisters. That's not possible anymore because Night Sisters now are Baron. Be real, why Malachus belong on a light side Seer team? Seer already has her own team with Crew Kel and Ahsoka Fulcrum. Why wouldn't you run Malachus on that team? Because he's the final piece of the puzzle. Yeah, you'll run Malachus as the 5th. No, his okay, hold on. Guys, we'll do the reviews in a second. I want to explain this. Okay. So, firstly, here's the first thing. He loses defense on his basic. Don't worry too much. The attack can't be countered. And yeah, he just gains Edge of Madness. Now, his special Vile Thrash, he gains Riposte, which, if you guys don't know what that is, I'll get up the exact wording. But it's pretty nasty, right? So, here you go. Attacks out of turn, ignore protection. And we'll get to why that's important in a second. So, if Malachus has at least 20 stacks of Edge of Madness, he takes a bonus turn. For every 20 stacks he has, he dispels them and gains Madness Manifested. And then the next time he uses Die Whelp, and the ally... Well, hold on, I'm so bad at reading. Oh my days, dyslexia, right, guys? Until the next time he's defeated, or at the end of the encounter, which can't be copied, dispelled, or prevented. And if the ally in the leader slot is Dark Side or Light Side Ally Force User, the cooldown's reset. So that's why you want him with Seer, because he won't get this bonus in Lord Vader teams. So this ability here is 6-turn cooldown, but obviously you can reduce it. Now, the benefit of having him in the Seer team is he's going to gain so much Edge of Madness that he's going to be constantly getting Vile Thrash, because remember, at 20 stacks, he takes a bonus turn, he then dispels it, and then he resets this cooldown. Now, when he uses this, if the target had defense down, which, by the way, the Cal Seer team applies defense down, the stun can't be resisted. If the target enemy in the leader slot, the target enemy is in the leader slot, increase cooldowns by 1. And in Grand Arena, deal additional true damage to all enemies, buff immunity, healing immunity for target enemy for 2 turns. And if the ally in the leader slot is Dark Side, Ally Force User, or Light Side, Malachus gains 20% crit damage and offense stacking. You don't gain this with Lord Vader, you only gain this with Seer. Then we have the unique 1, which we've already kind of covered. So he's going to gain crit damage stacking, offense stacking. Whenever an ally is inflicted with healing immunity, dispel it. We've already covered this. Then in Grand Arena, enemies can't be revived. Obviously, this is nice for Lord Vader. The first time another Dark Side, Light Side, Ally Force User will be reduced to 1% health. They recover 100% health and protection. This is basically like JKR's Savior. Again, in a Lord Vader team, it's only more benefiting. Like, there's no reason otherwise to use it. While Malachus is active when an enemy of less than 100% TM gains bonus TM, Malachus gains a stack of Edge of Madness. So this plays into the whole Seer thing, because you're also gaining bonuses as they gain TM. So he's just gonna... It's just crazy. Then we go on to his next unique. His attacks can't be evaded. Enemies defeated by him can't be revived. He has 75% counter chance. Remember, when he counters, he ignores protection. And 100% health still. At the start of battle, he gains 25% offense for each other Light Side or Dark Side Line Force User. So in a Lord Vader team, he gains 25% offense. In a Seer team, he gains what, like 100% offense? If the leader in the slot is Dark Side or Light Side Line Force User, he also ignores taunt. He can't do that in a Lord Vader team. Whenever he has accuracy up or defense up, he immediately uses Dark Strike. Dark Strike is this one. So, where were we? Whenever an enemy, whenever he attacks out of turn, where did I actually? Where was I reading that? Guys, I'm sorry, I can't actually read. It was somewhere, right? Oh, there you go. Whenever Malachus uses an ability during his turn, if he has accuracy up, he uses Dark Strike, so he's going to be attacking again. Whenever he attacks out of turn, he gains crit damage stacking, and whenever he's inflicted with daze, he dispels it. Ignore this bit, because in Grand Arena, he's immune to it anyway. Whenever an enemy dispels a debuff, Malachus inflicted, he gains a stack of Edge of Madness. And then in Grand Arena, Malicos gains a stack of Edge and Madness until until the end of the encounter at the beginning. All online force users gain critical hit immunity. That's obviously a Seer thing. He has 100% health, 50% mastery, and whenever he uses an ability during his turn, he immediately uses Dark Strike. Whenever he attacks out of turn, he gains protection up. And on top of that, whenever an online force user uses a special ability, he assists. Seer will only ever use specials, because she's always off cooldown. Okay, I know I can't read, guys. I have really bad dyslexia, but hey. The point I was trying to make is you would need to run him as Seer for the full bonuses. Basically, yeah. So, the reason the Seer team is going to be so strong is because it doesn't need good mods. They don't care if they don't go first. You got to remember, you have Seer's Omicron. Giving protection up, giving offense, giving crit damage. On top of that, you know, you have Seer has an insta-kill, Cal has a cleanse and a heal. Cal has an AoE stun. Malicos reduces their max health, pushes back cooldowns. Like, it's going to be a crazy, crazy good team. Well, that's it. And that's why the team's going to be so good. That's why I think the team's going to be one of the best in the game. It's not because of how the team functions, it's just the fact that anyone can take the Seer team, use the worst mods in the world, and that team's gonna be insane. Anyway, we are actually doing a roster review here. I didn't forget. We are doing Greg's, which I'm gonna go check if you sent anything. So I wanted to go up and explain that. Did you put anything in the chat about your account? Unlock it. Okay, you said unlocking negotiator. Let's go have a look. So in terms of the account, yeah, guys, I I don't know. Seer's gonna be so good. I just don't think, like, I'll be real. You can run him with Lord Vader. I think that could work because he has the things Lord Vader likes. He's debuffed basically the entire time. He prevents revives on the team, so hey, it would change some stuff because Lord Vader and Muller would be able to just kill people straight away. But you wouldn't have the Ignore Taunt, you wouldn't have all the other bonuses. I mean, time will tell, but I think it would be silly not to run him with Seer. So we do not have Executor yet, but I'm assuming that's on the list of farms, because Boba's Relic 8. Where is Piet? Piet's up and coming, right? He's not ready yet, that's fine. You do have Negotiator, because you just told me you're gonna unlock Negotiator. Okay, you're working on Gas and JMK. I take it Gas, JMK, Exec, right? Ooh. Oh, you're actually pretty close to a Gas team. That's pretty good. That is actually pretty good. I'm a fan of that. Everyone has seen what CD's done before. It's pretty horrible. Okay, so you're gonna have, man, this account's actually really efficient. What is this? So you've basically got the Gas team done. You're gonna have General Skywalker soon. You're waiting on Separatists, and but they're done. But you might want some more investment to make Gas easier. Yeah. I think it's the ships you're waiting on, right? Yeah. We're waiting on the Endurance, basically. So you more or less have Gas done. Then when you finish Gas, I don't know how long it's going to take you to finish JMK. But it shouldn't take you long, right? I mean, that's looking pretty good. My only problem is you got a relicate, 2 relicates to do for JMK, and then you have 1 relicate to do for exec. There's quite a lot of work to do. Can you do gas or gear 12? You can, but it's just so difficult. Like, you would need very good mods. Most people relic B1 Droidica or just B1, and they're fine. Some people apply the Asajj Zeta to help, but it's not the best. The backlog is quite long. Yeah, it's quite long, I'll be honest. There is a form in the description that you can check if you want to see where it is. Hey guys, give me 1 second. I'm just gonna go open a window or something. It's really hot in here. I'm back. Yeah, I'm hearing you out. You like doing gas into JMK, so you relic Magnagar for the event? That's clever. Very far from what? Yeah, that is gonna kind of suck. That's the downside of going for JMK so early. You're not gonna have what's on board to, you know, speed things up. Yeah, okay, I didn't really think about Razor Crest. They all get the bonus from Malicos. Who's all getting a bonus from Malicos? Do you mean the Lord Vader team? Because in the Lord Vader team, only Malicos is gaining. And even then, he doesn't get half of them because he requires an unknown force user leader. Honestly, Malicos or Lord Vader, it could work, but I don't see any world that is needed. Lord Vader's already in a really, really good spot. Especially with the current Datacron set. Like, there's virtually no non-geo counters right now. Like, at least outside of TW. Fennec is, like, I checked the other day, Fennec's currently at 10% success rate. Which is crazy, that's not that high. When you consider how many battles are actually done. So it'd be interesting. Alright, so I didn't really think about the ships for exec, right? That's kind of my fault. Yeah, Bomber and the other ones, okay, you're still far away from. I just saw the characters in there. Just assumed it was fine. Fennec counters all, like... I'll put it this way, if you have a low relic, bad lineup Lord Vader, Fennec will kind of roll Lord Vader easy. As soon as you start applying higher relics and better mods on Lord Vader team, Fennec does go down in likelihood of success. And then you add in the current Datacron set and Fennec's basically just not working. And if you want to take it to the next level, you put Piet in there, and all of a sudden Fennec's literally like a 1% success rate. So, you know, I don't think Lord Vader needs help there. And what you got to remember is, you know, but obviously for people who are maybe middle to early game, you're gonna, you know, maybe you'll benefit more because you know you're gonna have Seer or whoever it is But late game, the more teams you have, is the teams that are winning you battles tend to be, you know, the side ones. Oh yeah, no, of course it can happen. You know, with the we're at Datacron. You know, Phasma could beat Lord Vader at one point in TW. Obviously, Datacrons play a part, but I don't know. Anyways, well, yeah, that's Lord of Hunger. That's basically the route I'm gonna go. Like for me, Piet is now with Lord Vader for a long time. That was the same one, yeah. I don't know. Maybe by the time you finish relicking out everything, you'll have what Tambor done. Fennec going to need Armor Pen Cron? Yeah, that's true, but like Armor Pen Cron isn't going to help you if she just gets blitzed in the opening, which tends to happen. Plus we're moving into freeze anyway now, so things are going to be slightly different. So, I don't know, we'll see. Thankfully, CG has been making Datacrons a lot less enraging. My main thing with them now is that they're not including GLs. It's fantastic. I hate them including GLs. I think that's one of the worst things they can do. I'm gonna be real. If I was you, Greg, I would invest in your Separatist team higher. You know, your Grievous, B1, Droidica. If you've got the time spare between you know, getting JMK and getting, you know, everything else done, why not invest in these characters a little bit more? Why not apply Droidica Omicron? Good mods in general, Anakin. You think Arnold did a video where it's more Boba Fett? Yeah, that can obviously happen. It's still a great account though. I haven't used her. I don't think anyone's seen gameplay. I haven't even used her yet. I'm not planning on using her for a while. So, I don't know. If it was 5v5, I would have at least geared him up and run him with Gideon or something, but... So yeah, I don't know. I would invest in... I'm gonna be real. If I was you... Sorry, it's really difficult because your roster's in a really good spot, but when you tell me you're far away from Wat Tambor and you're far away from a couple of ships, it does change how it's looking. I think you finish off the requirements you can do now. Then maybe you invest in some of these side teams. Like I said, Grievous would be a good one. And you could do Dreadnought Revan. Obviously, you've already started it. You could finish it a little bit more. Obviously, 5 first, you've already got them done. You just need Lord Vader, you know, being geared up here. Man, this is really tough. In terms of the mods, obviously, Dreadnought Anakin we looked at, he's actually pretty well modded here. What about Shakti? I mean, she's a pretty fast character naturally, a 302. That's fine. And then Bosk. You have pretty good mods for your GP, actually. Your mods are insanely good. So I am a fan of that. You're farming GG team and CLS next, okay. I wasn't sure. I was just going over teams you could do. Like I said, I think GG makes a lot of sense. CLS is interesting. And you can... do CLS. Yeah, it's not too long. But just be careful because you don't want to have your exec take too long. So just manage your farms. Like with the bomber, for example. Like try and get the bomber finished as soon as possible. Like I would prioritize this sort of stuff over others. The other thing is once you get the bomber, you have some form of Empire fleet. Because right now, you literally have the negotiator fleet coming. And that's it. Thank you so much for the £2, DevoFlex. We've got one more review before we do yours as paid. Then we'll get to your one. So guys, I'm trying I'm trying to stay focused. My brain is just scrambled today. I'm gonna be honest. It's the heat. I don't know why. It's like I feel like we're in a bit of a heat wave, but it's not even that hot. Like what? I don't even know what the temperature even is outside. But it's hot today, guys. 20 degrees, guys. Look at that. 20 degrees, but it says the humidity is like 27. You know, like when it feels hotter than it actually is. It's actually crazy. It's like 11:30 in the evening and it's 20 degrees outside. Oh, you guys living like hot countries are probably laughing at me right now. Alright, anyways. I really do like the idea of Grievous. I do think Droidica deserves an Omicron. Yeah, 20 degrees Celsius. Yeah. Celsius. We're currently doing Greg's. They donated a while ago. And then we're doing... I've got to scroll up to find it.
Are you ready to throw another GAC?
479 by 752 by 932 going for Jabba. Consider Profun NXT.
Then we're doing Timus, and then we're doing DevoFlex. So that's the plan. I do like the idea of CLS. I just worry that you're gonna... The thing is, if you're really far away from what Tambor, you could be waiting ages with JMK Rex done. I don't really like the idea of doing minimum prices. Because... I've said it before in the streams, that for me, the whole... You're in Canada and you're kind of laughing right now. Actually, don't laugh at me, come on. That's just horrible. Alright, like, we're not used to any temperature over like 10 degrees, so you can actually like calm down, buddy. Come on, it's like I told you it's 11:30 in the evening. It's actually warm right now. And my brain just gets frazzled. It doesn't work when it's this hot. Yo, Nooch, welcome to the stream. Let's get some Nooch love. Look at that. Just as the man myth, the legend is here. Oh, look at that. The question is, I know you're in your car, but how hot is it in your car? Because that's where it's at, right? Jeff's loving Nooch. Basically, yeah, that's kind of what happened. Europeans here in degrees Fahrenheit. How many Celsius is it? Yeah, guys, when you say 41, do you mean degree? Okay, hold on. That's so confusing. Well, just Celsius or bust, right? You make everything hotter. I mean, I can't confirm or deny that, right? no, you can't. That is actually that's the real Nooch, right? I don't know. We need to find out. We don't want another pepper thing. All right, let's try and wrap this one up. Otherwise, I may just be here for like a billion years. What I want to look at before we finish here, and sorry, Greg, that the review took so long. Like I said, the heat has caused my brain to short circuit today. God, I can't even talk. I Omicrons. What do you have at the moment? Qui-Gon and Wampa. 2 good Omicrons. Anything else? Nothing else. I would save your other ones. Do Droidica. And if you want to, it's up to you. I would recommend it. I think most people would recommend it. Oh. Here's the problem. You know, if you don't have what Tambor, you neutral the stream Riz, really? I mean, maybe. I think you might be right there. Yeah, I wish I had seen this earlier. You need Geos. Especially if you want what Tambor for JMK. If you don't have Geos, man. If I was you, I'd get them like up and running now. Because you get Geos, all of a sudden you get into a better Geo guild. You're going to be getting more Wat Tambor shards, your JMK farm finishes many months earlier. Your guild's doing 37? Yeah, but think of it this way, your guild could be doing 38 with you. Maybe even more. We need to check everyone for the Pepper virus. I think you're right. Pepper is a master of disguise. Anyways, I do apologize if this review is a little bit scrambled. If you have me on Discord, because I don't want to like, I can't spend too long on each and every one, right? We spent half an hour on this one. If you join my Discord server, you can DM me and I'll answer any questions. Because I feel like there's a lot to say that maybe I didn't even say here. But at the same time, we have to move on, right? I don't know. But thank you so much anyway for the donation there. First time watcher? Oh well, you're here for a fun time, right? You see, AP Games fan, no Geos geared, going for JMK, and a guild who does a lot of watch shots in TW. Jeez, man, focus. No, I'm trying. Just as you joined, I was explaining how today's like really hot for the UK. Yes, it's like 20 degrees Celsius, which is what, like 40 something Fahrenheit. But it's hot for me, okay? My brain doesn't work. Okay, we're doing Timus now. Who is a smaller Sorgo content creator. And we discovered that the other day. I'll show you guys their account again. And if you guys want to go give them love, then please do. This is their account. They actually upload some really fun content. Loads of videos. 143 videos. And some of them are really good ones. And so like we have JMK with like Echo against Jabba. We have Leviathan against Profundity. I saw the other day, I think it's just a video, right? They had a Grand Arena. There was some really good stuff in there as well. So go check them out. I'm going to put a link to their channel in the chat. Hey, but freezing? I don't know, man. Yeah, I'm going to send it off to the stream. Don't worry. I haven't forgotten. I was busy with family today. Which is why I didn't reply to you today. Get one of them cool towels you can bring out and just leave around your neck. Man, I think I need it. If Ross reviews were actually about rosters, it'd be boring. I mean, I guess. Okay, so this account is 10.6 million GP.
The dark side.
Whoa, Mav, thank you so much for the subscription there, man. I do appreciate it. I'm glad you enjoyed the content enough to stick around. 136.16. Right. So, guys, we are reviewing a good roster here. Okay, so points of interest. We have all the GLs, 7 GLs, which is actually pretty crazy. We have Executor, we have Profundity, we have Leviathan, right? Yeah, we have Leviathan done. So we have all the ships, we have all the GLs. We have GI with Omicron. Which Omicron is it? It is Ready to Die. That's actually pretty good. That is the one in TW that's going to be insta-killing. Which is pretty awesome. Great Omicron. If anything... Oh, I do remember you. Yeah, I remember you. Why, you have some more information about the account? No. We'll have stuff to say about the account. Don't panic. We'll find something to say in between all of our confusion. So I just wanted to say I'm a big fan of the GI one. If you're going for Reaver, don't ignore it, because if you don't have GI's special Omicron, you are opening yourself up to gas just to slam Reaver. If you have that Omicron, people who send gas in are going to realize how dumb they are 10 seconds in when GI insta-kills gas. So just bear that in mind. You do kind of want it to shut down counters in TW. We have two of Ben's Omicrons. We have... guys, I think the game just frozen. Oh no! We're back. Okay, cool. We have Forster done. We have Obscure done. This one, I'm still a bit mixed if it's worth applying. You haven't got it. Reaver, you've got one Omicron, is her lead. That's the best one. Just turn to farm player. We're not there yet, right? They do have Jabba. Yeah, they have all the GLs. Jabba's at the top. Okay. You know everything about Lord Vader and temperature. Well, thank you again, and like I said, DM me on Discord if you want more information. Cool stuff there. What else do we have? Alright, we have 2 of Starkers, 3 of Malgus. Afra's at Relic 5. Ooh, interesting. I'm wondering what you do with your Afra. I'm also wondering why you have a health cell on Afra. I don't understand that. Now, I don't have Afra, so maybe I'm going to be wrong in what I say, so I'm going to double check. But as far as I'm aware, Afra only wants potency, no? Let's go have a look, shall we? Afra, it is on her special. At the start of the battle, Afra gains max health and max protection equal to 30% of her potency.
Are you ready to throw another GAC?
Hey man. 151 769 127, going pro fun JMK there Nike.
Thank you so much for the 199. We'll take a look at your roster very soon. I think we've got one more person before you, but we'll get to you soon. So, yeah, you do want full potency, and the reason being, she also gives... Guys, I just opened... Wow, that was a misclick. Don't worry, I'll like speed close it before you realize the mistake I made. Alright, let's close that. That was a misclick. Alright, so... you're stuck in traffic? That sucks. I hope the traffic goes away soon. So Afra is also going to be giving offense and tenacity equal to 30% of her potency as well. Yeah, so you're going to want to switch that to a potency set. Potency arrow, very high potency on secondaries. You do need a little bit of speed, especially now she doesn't have like the a gazillion turn data crunch she used to have. She's still a decent team though. What else do we have here? Dash. What is your smuggler team looking like? Do they pass the test? You got L3, you got Young Han, and I'm like no Young Lando though. Zori, Zated, Omicron. That's nice to see. What is your resistance like? And a good point is, if you're gonna run Zori for Grand Arena purposes, Finn needs to be fast. He is quick. That's good, because if Finn isn't quick enough, troopers are gonna slam you, and we don't want that to happen. So having Finn fast is kind of a must-have. That and Zori. Where is she? Zori gives speed. So Zori is going to be giving 35 speed at the start of the battle to the team. So your Finn is what, like 384? I think that's fast enough for now. Oh, that sucks. I'm not playing on anymore because of school, but hey, it is what it is. Yeah, it's 35 speed. Man, you're just too quick. I had to look it up. I am unfortunately not an encyclopedia for this game. I wish I was. Anyway, how have you been with school and stuff? Like, hopefully it's not too much for you, and one day you'll go back to the account. See, it was a really good account. Hence why I made a video on it. It was Relic 5. What was Relic 5? Check your... Oh, Young Han. We checked Young Han. Right, Young Han's Relic 5. I'm trying to see if there's anything missing.
Are you ready to throw another GAC?
Question: what was the Fennec team you said?
Oh, the Fennec team. I will... Oh, by the way, thank you so much for the $2. You mean from yesterday? It was Bosk, Fennec, Grief, Mando, and then I'll have a look, but I think the 5th was up to debate. I think maybe Zam. I'll double check your roster. Because you sent me the allo code, I will have a look and I'll double check. Because I don't want to tell you what I didn't say yesterday, if that makes sense. I'm pretty sure it was those 4 and then most likely Zam. But because the point I was trying to make is, I remember saying it yesterday. Fennec... I'll hold on. Let me. When I do this roster, I'll pop it up on the screen. I'll take a quick look. But let me finish this roster first. Because, like I was explaining yesterday, Fennec, even if you don't use her as the lead, having her under Bosk lead is like so quick for contract. It's amazing. Relic and Mega finish Bad Batch. I don't think that's necessary. I'm gonna be real. Yeah, I mean, you could do it. I don't think you need to. Bad Batch is fine without. I do think Omega is the best 5th, but hey, Bad Batch works with only 4. See, I'm kind of more inclined to say finish Tuskens or Baze for Rogue One. I'm a massive fan of Baze in Rogue One team. Who else do we have? Other than that, not really anything. Do you have Cal? You don't have new Cal, so maybe that's also something to work on. What are you missing? You have Seer? Oh, you don't have Seer. You have Cal. Do you have Tarful? Yeah, Wookiees. We gotta get some Wookiee love, right? Cal was there. No, that was old Cal. It's not new Cal. It's not the cool Cal. It was the other one. The Underland Force user one. Merrin is also not done, and Saw is not done. I'm just gonna guess. Yeah, I would like to see some progress there. So, like other people have said, there's not really a lot we can say about this account because it's insanely good. What I can say is you do need to make sure you're on a Cal train. Because if you're on an account like this. Okay, you're free to play. Well, that changes everything. Free to play of all of this is insane. But you can, even free to play, you can still have Cal within like 1 to 2 months, I reckon. Like, easily. All I'm worried about is if Cal comes out next month, you know, you're in a bad position if you don't have him. Because he may not come for a long time. Unfortunately. Like, that's just the way these events are. We know how GI was. Like, Cal could drop October or September or whatever. And then he might not come back until after Christmas. So, I would prioritize getting him. In terms of everything else, the account's looking really, really nice. What Datacron's looking like? Insane. Wow. Whoa, there's so many Datacrons. That's crazy. Well, you have the... That's interesting. You have the Kanan one. I like that one. Oh, yeah. I'll have a look at the mod applications, don't worry. Maybe some more people have applied. Who knows? Now you don't have Kanan at Relic, but hey, I like that you are working on that. A lot of datacrons. It's actually crazy. Some nice work here. You can probably make use of... Yeah, you want to reroll this, and you want to get the Foresight one, because then you can run JMK at somewhere else, which is really, really nice. Because JMK with just Foresight Cron can basically beat anything in the game. JML with Foresight Cron can also do the same, but it's a little bit, you know, not as good. It was a bad roll. That's fine. Like, I don't know, if you use Kanan, I don't think it's a terrible one. Especially this is really nice. If you have, you know, the level 6 you have, and this one here, like, personally, I use Kanan on a start killer team. Like, this would be really good for me. But if you don't have Kanan, then, yeah, that's fair enough. But hey, a lot of offense will crit damage. You could probably put that on someone who needs it, right? So, it's not the end. This is a Jedi Cron. This is where I get really annoyed with the current set, because you can roll Ezra or Kanan in the Jedi. It makes the Jedi one really hard to get good rolls. I'm assuming you wanted Qui-Gon. But hey, it's not too bad. You got a decent set of crons going on here. There's not really a lot I can say. I think your account is looking pretty good. I mean, you pass all the tests. Your account's also really good for TB, something I noticed. You just got Aphra, but like I said, I would change Aphra's mods, go for the full potency. But that's something that you're probably going to change anyway. Ayla's seems the best. Hers does look good. For anyone who's wondering what that one is, I'll show you. So her one is whenever another ally uses an ability on their turn, she assists, dealing 50% more damage. It's nice. I don't know. I'll be honest, most of the level 9s don't really seem too great this set. I think Captain Rex's is really good. I think Tarful's is pretty strong. I've used that already. DJ of Wookiees. But yeah, I don't know. I'll just keep them plugging away. Datacron level 9 idea. Give the Galactic Legend unique to a Conquest or Journey Guide character. That's actually incredible. Probably a Stunlock circle. Yeah, I guess. I can sort of see that happening. Problem is, there are a lot of teams now that are immune to stun. So I'm not sure how useful that is. And then you need to weigh up, is it really worth putting Ayla in there as like as a 5th? Just for that one use. Because if you remember one of the first ever Datacron sets, there was the one that whenever you used a special ability. Oh, thank you so much for $5. Howard Malcolm. You need to send your ally code and I'll have a look at your account soon. Spend at least 30k on Datacrons? No. Don't even say this.
Are you ready to throw another GAC?
I've never done a review before. I think it's time.
It is definitely time. So yeah, there was one for Ayla before. Whenever you use a special ability, she assisted or did something, right? Oh no, she took a bonus turn. That's the one. It was whenever she... I can't actually remember what it was now. It was you guys remember, it was one of the older sets. And even though like it was a cool Datacron, she was just such a bad character. It didn't really work too well. How many accounts have I got? What you mean in the list, or how many accounts to play on? Because those are two very different questions. But yeah, this is a really good account. I don't think there's too much more I can really say. Maybe we can have a look at your speeds. How do you mod in Jabba? Health and speed. Nicely done. That's nice. Oh my no. Why is there a Peppa Pig in chat? I have like I'm playing on 3 accounts. I have my main, which has all the geos and doesn't have Leviathan. I then have my old account, which just has SLKR, and then I have the new account, which doesn't have anything. But most of my time goes onto my main, and working. Unfortunately, I don't have enough time to have like 5 uber powerful accounts. I wish I did. This is the fake pepper. Oh yeah, no, this pepper is 100% fake. Ayla's datacron was whenever an enemy is stunned, she takes bonus 10. That's the one, yeah. It was fun, but like, I don't know. Still, I just don't think she's a good enough character. Like, unless she's doing something incredibly good. What about the alt and the new account? What are the plans for those? My alt account, I'm gonna hopefully get gas and profundity within the next couple of months. And then I'm gonna go for Geo layer, because I already have all the Ewoks at Relics, so I've already done most of the requirements. And then the new account, we're going for GI early on to see if I can how quick I can get Reaver. So that's the plans. Now in terms of the speeds of your characters, how fast is your Echo? Echo is 375. It's not bad. You're giving away? What do you mean you're giving away? What are you giving away today? They did, yeah, Nooch. They came yesterday, and they showed the Nooch guild. I was like confused because I didn't see it coming. Yeah, they came on and showed the guild yesterday. Pretty cool account. Lots of relics on the Jawas, which is pretty interesting. Pepper's actually. What are you doing? Nooch is here as a visitor today. No one's getting slayed. Okay, the mods are pretty good. I'm a fan of this account. Alright, for the purpose of time, we're gonna have to move on. I did add you on Discord. You sent me a friend request. So if you want to ask anything else or just chat, you know, drop me a DM or something later on. Okay, I said I would quickly look at Sniper Roll. We're just going to go over the Bounty Hunters. I'm not going to do a whole review because we did you yesterday. So give me 1 second. And then the next one is going to be... who do we have next? DevoFlex. You are next, buddy. Okay, so this was the account. Bounty Hunters. So I said you can run Mando, Grief, Bosk. I'll be honest, I don't... Oh, Aura. It was Aura that I said. Because I said if you don't want to run Bosk lead, run Aura lead. That's what I said. I remember now. Because technically you can run Boba, Dengar, IG, any of those guys in the 5th. I got confused because we looked at some accounts yesterday of Relic Zam. Yours wasn't it. But what I was saying is you can also run Aura in the lead in case Bosk doesn't work. Because like I was saying yesterday, just remember, Bosk can sometimes fail for contract if there's someone taunting, because he can't hit the weakest. Alright, let's go look at the next roster. And then I'll try and catch up on what all you guys are saying in the chat, because you're kind of going crazy. I can't keep up with it, okay? It's too much. Alright, what account do we have here? We have DevoFlex going for Jabba, considering Profundity next. Uh, 155.50. Oh. Okay, let's go have a look here. Oh, no, Destroyer, man. You're actually, like, the real Pepper would not say this. No Mando Zeta? Yeah, Mando does need a Zeta. That's a fair point. Okay. So you're debating, what is it, Jabba and then Profundity? You are 4.2 million, which is pretty fun, right? Oh, I'm a fan of 4.2 mil. Means you get Proving Grounds. So do you have any Proving Grounds teams? You have General Skywalker. You have Geos at Relics. That's interesting. Pogo Omicron. Ooh, interesting. Relic 7 Spy. That's not bad. Okay. Okay, I can get behind that. You got a real pepper? Are you sure about that? Droidica Omicron. Wampa Omicron. And then other than that, I don't really see anything. You just stopped playing for 1.5 years, just go back, that's fine. Okay, so... Oh, you have Dreadnought Luke. I did not see him just chilling there on the side. Oh, well, you're not that far away from Jabba. So I like that plan. I like the idea of going... I like the idea of going for Jabba. I like the Pogo Omicron. I like the Droidica Omicron. Tusken Chieftain. I like the investment in Tuskens. Tuskens are a good team. And if anyone watched my video today, Tuskens are really, really good. Tuskens are a really good 3v3 team. You run Tusken Chieftain, Tusken Raider with the Omicron, and you run Tusken Warrior, and that works at low gear. It's a really, really good team. Okay, so I like gas being unlocked. I like the idea of Jabba. I'm a little bit concerned by profundity, and the reason being, you got a long way to go. Profundity requires R9s, and one of the issues I've kind of find is, especially if you're someone who's just taking a break, obviously people take breaks in the game for many reasons. Sometimes you get bored, sometimes you just don't have enough time to play the game, sometimes it's other reasons, right? And I just worry if you go for something like Profundity that does take a lot of resources to do, are you going to be able to see that through, right? Why doesn't Chieftain have the Omicron? Well, just remember, Chieftain Omicron is kind of useless if you don't have Boba Standard Jango, which they don't. So, if I'm being real, if you're investing in Tuskens, 99% of you, I'm telling you to do Tusken Raider instead. Do Tusken Raider, and then run them with Tusken Chieftain, Tusken Warrior. Bounty Hunters, it just depends on what you're doing. Dengar, if there's someone who's going to stealth, is really good because he'll prevent it. Cad Bane can be decent. I would say Boba or Dengar as the 5th. Oh man, pepper on pepper action. You're thinking Profundity because you're... Okay. Are you in the Discord server? Because if you are, send me a screenshot of your fleet shot. At some point if you can. I just don't know if it's better for you to go for Executor. Sorry guys, it's getting late, that's why I'm yawning. It's not because you guys are boring me. Well, I mean, it might be, but I wouldn't say that to your faces, right? Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be real. I just think Executor is so much easier to do than Profundity. Now, I have Profundity, I think it's such a good ship. All 5-star Executors in Profundity, oh, that's kind of painful. That is kind of painful. You'll say it? Bro, that ship pick is Blair. Stop, guys, come on, we've done the whole Thrawn arc, making fun of him. We had the YouTube short today. Saying how bad Thrawn is. We don't need to keep on going on about Thrawn. Otherwise, we're gonna have to go back in time and have a history lesson about the Thrawn's cheeks of this channel, which I'm sure a lot of you are too new to even know. We used to have a close relationship with Thrawn and his intergalactic sales. It's worth the archives. If you guys ever want to know about that, go on YouTube, go on live streams on my channel, Go to the oldest ones, and I think it's on the like Thrawn Unlock video, and you can watch it all unfold. It was one of the most fun streams I've ever done. But only OGs would know. I think Lord of Hunger was there, you know. I think I remember Lord of Hunger being there. They've been here for a long time. There was some more of you I remember seeing as well. You're eating Mr. Beast cookies. I've never tried one. Are they any good? Yes. No. Jerry was later. But no, I do remember the Jerry stuff. That was funny though. But that isn't the one I'm talking about. Thrawn's Cheeks was like a completely different thing. That was like Mike. If he's even watching anymore, I don't know. But that was all Mike behind that, I think. Pepper, what's the name of the account with Arnold meets Peppa Pig video? Oh my god. Not that again. But yeah, this account though is looking really good. Like I was saying, just be a bit careful diving into a really long farm. I just don't know if Executor would make more sense. I mean, you can go for Profundity. I mean, by all means do it. I think Profundity is the better ship. But it's just, the Relic 9s may be a little bit daunting. Exec sounds good as I don't have troopers and I felt, yeah, exactly. So, honestly, I would be inclined to say do exec. Because then you can do exec, you can finish off Jabba, and then you only have the R8s. R8s aren't that bad to do, especially with raid changes. Whereas the R9 is a big jump, and like I said, if you're just coming back to the game, the R9, and you don't want to spend money, the R9 could be a little bit of a kick in the knee. Like, I don't know. It's a little bit of a tough one. Exec will be a little bit easier, and the other benefit of doing exec is you already have Boba at R7, so he's basically done. You need one relic level, so you're one of the bigger things away, right? Now the only issue is going to be you have no Razor Crest shards, so you'll need Beskar Mando, and you're going to need to farm the Razor Crest. But these things can be done in a couple of months, so don't panic, because that gives you time to finish Jabba. So while you finish Jabba, you'll work on the shits for Executor, you'll work on the requirements for Executor. And as soon as Jabba's done, you finish exec, and then you're actually in a pretty good spot. Because you'll be let's assume it'll be 5 mil GP with gas, Jabba, Executor, which is pretty good. Obviously, if you do decide, oh, you've been playing 4 months, okay, well, that's a bit different. I thought it was like very recent. So if you've been playing 4 months, you've had even longer to stock up. But if you're someone who, how do I word this? If you have been going for Profundity instead, again, I just worry it's going to take too long. You just finished levy requirements and you wish you did Profundity instead. I don't know. I don't have Leviathan, but what I will say is, like, it seems to do a lot, but it does also kind of require the 7-star. You go into Profundity JML immediately after. Profundity is really good though. I just got Profundity like 2 weeks ago. One of the best things I did for my account. But like I said, is when I do reviews and when I try to give you guys advice, I like to also keep it real. And if you're someone who has stopped playing in the past, or if you're someone who in a review you tell me you're not the best at like doing certain things, I'm not going to encourage you to do something where you might fall off. So in the case between Profundity and Executor, Profundity is better. But Executor is easier to do, and once you get into the grind set, it's easier to stay. You're the real Pepper? I don't know if I believe you. Bring one of your alts? Jeff, that's actually savage. I analysed your speech pattern. Did I now? I mean, I might have done. But yeah, anyway, I hope that helps with your account. Your account is very good. Let's take a look at the mods, and then we'll move on to the next one. So we have Tusken Chieftain as one of the fastest. Now, he is just a really fast character. Mods are okay for where they are. I would like to see some work on them down the line, because you don't have anyone 300 speed, but they're not looking too bad. but we do need to improve on them. If one of you is the real Pepper, which one got banned from Arnold's stream for trying to overthrow him? Man, that's like a trivia question you'll hear in like 10 years time. And Pepper's response was just okay. That's kind of funny. But thank you so much for the request there. Hopefully I did answer your questions and helped you on your way. Okay, the next one's going to be Christian Ahmed. I hope I said your name right. Going for Profundity, and then JMK. A lot of people talking about Profundity today. Alright guys. So unless someone else is going to skip the queue, we'll probably only do 2 more reviews today, which will be this one we're doing now, and then Howard Malcolm, because it's getting late and I don't want to sleep in and miss work tomorrow for obvious reasons. But as you guys are loving roster reviews, maybe we do some more when I can fit them in. Like I said yesterday, I'm happy to do like roster reviews every so often, but it's just a problem of if I do them when I'm a work day, I have to start them late and there's no guarantee we can do them for long. Yo, DevoFlex, thank you so much for the £5. That's really kind of you, man. Thank you. Again, you can always drop me DMs. I'm not gonna tell you I'll be quick to respond.
Are you ready to throw another GAC?
Thank you for your time. Appreciate it, mate.
Like I said, I can't guarantee I'm gonna reply straight away, but I will reply at some point. And I don't mind helping out there as well. Is it possible to modify the entry? If you submit a new one, when I do you, I will check and I'll see if there's a new one, and then I'll just do the new one instead of the old one. But I'll still go from the first one you sent. So if you send one today and I do you next stream, because that's when you're in the queue, I will then look at the new submission for the old one, right? But it's not like you get 2 submissions, you get 1, if that makes sense. Admittedly very sateable. Man, you have Jabba, that's pretty huge. Big fan of that. Congratulations there. Also, Howard Malcolm, if you're in the stream, I need you to send your allo code, please. If you don't know how to do it, I'm sure someone in the chat can talk you through it. But I do want to end the stream soon so I can go to bed, so I need you to send the allo code so I can do you tonight, as you have donated for a review. Okay, so firstly, I want to say this is awesome. JML into Java into Profundity is a really, really good combo. Oh, that's the one? Oh, yeah, I understand that. Beastman lives. Is that the... Oh, you're telling me how to type it. I was about to say, well, that's like the weirdest... I was going to say that's the weirdest ally code I've ever seen. Yeah, we need you to send the code there, please. Okay. You're Zeta Paul, that's why you have none on Malgus. This guy should definitely do Leia next. I mean, I'm all for it, but first I want... What? Okay, I know why you're Zeta Paul. Because we got ourselves someone who's going to unlock every new character so quick. You don't have any... Oh my... Okay. Alright, you know what? We're going to do this one slightly different. I'm going to show you guys a tool. And you can use this tool when you're building your roster. Okay? So you go to swiggo.gg. And what's the name on this account? It is called... Alright. There we go. Found you. Found you. Alright, here's your account. So if you go to your .gg page and you go to what to Zeta, you can then see all the Zetas you are missing. And this will sort them by the percentage that have been applied to that character. Or just in general. You see like 94.8% of all Gear 12 JMLs have this Zeta. And if you scroll down, you can see straight away which Zetas you are really missing. I'm not hating, don't worry. That's okay, I'm all for you guys helping out. I appreciate it. Is my chat usually like this? Sometimes. It kind of goes crazy. No, Malcolm, you didn't send it. So I just need you to send it. Alacode will do you next. So yeah, I would use this tool when you're planning Zetas because it's a good way of seeing what you're missing. Because 99 out of 100 times. Okay, cool, thank you. I'll take a look at it in a second. So 99 out of 100 times, whatever's got more Zetas typically is a better Zeta. For example, JKL or JML. Like, if people are Zetaing them, it's probably because you want to do them, right? You never know, tune into more streams to find out. How much do we have to donate to get a review? It's just anything. I don't set price, it's just to skip the queue. That's all it is. There's no set price. You can also use Hot Tails for this. I'm not, by the way, don't think I'm clowning on your roster because your roster's good. It's just you seem to be someone who unlocks stuff too quick for Zetas. I have exactly the same issue. So here's things. If you're going to build the Seer team, you're in luck. It only needs 2 Zetas, and that is on Seer. Don't worry about the Zetas on Cal. But you actually are missing so many Zetas. Jabba you can avoid. Do Jabba's basic. Do Jabba's... What are you missing on Zabba? Jabba. You got all 5. I don't know why I thought you didn't have his. You're missing his GL unique. I was gonna say you could probably ignore his other unique and do that one instead. The GL unique is important. You're missing a ton of Zetas too. Maybe we can have a look at them. Can I do a collab with Arnold? I mean, Arnold does know who I am. He spoke about my Radis counter to Leviathan the other day. But I don't think he'd be interested. And I'm not kind of the person to go and try and... Like, I'm okay just doing my own thing, you know? Like, if he wanted a collab, that'd be awesome. But if he isn't interested, then... I don't know. I'm not going to go out of my way and annoy someone. When they're probably very busy. You had a bad problem putting Zetas on people who didn't need them. I.e. Hondo. That's fair enough. Last week. Someone brought up the Radis counter. He's talking about it for a while. Radis versus Leviathan. Yeah, he was talking about it on stream, literally for like 20 minutes. I don't think he'd actually seen the video, but he was like talking about it because someone told him to go and check it out. It happened to be the one stream I didn't look at. Yeah, I mean I could get subs, but also like I don't know. I'm like I said, I'm not the sort of person to. I don't know. If like I said, if they wanted to and they like approached me, sure. But the guy's a busy, you know, he's a busy guy. I don't think he has time to worry about the likes of.
Are you ready to throw another GAC?
374, 397, 756, JML Reeks then Layer and Endor Tunes.
Thank you so much for the $2. No, Arnold doesn't. AP is really the only one. He did ones with Heinze, but Heinze is leader more, so of course. You got. I mean, we've spoken about this before. You got to remember, he's doing it for a job. He's got to be careful of people just taking advantage, you know, because he's so big. You got to have that kind of thing about you. But hey, it is what it is. So, I think the closest we could ever get is if I matched him in Grand Arena one day. Then that would be the perfect opportunity. So now I just need to get good enough for Grand Arena to play him. I mean, I can have a look for you. Because that's what I'm going to do. When I head off from this stream, I'm going to go and check out if anyone's got some gameplay of Scout Trooper. Let's have a look, shall we? Any videos? Nothing's been uploaded in the last hour. And nothing's been uploaded today other than just the troop, like the kit reveals. So there's not really a lot to say there. Should I buy shards or gear for conquest credits while doing normal conquest at 2.3? I would... Are you going to spend money at any point in the game? If yes, and you are going to do Proving Grounds Plus or whatever it's called, I would say buy gear. But shards is probably better for saving time long term. The problem is, like, the amount of shards you're going to get isn't going to be a lot, whereas the gear will speed you up quicker, right? Okay. Anyways, back to the account, right? So, the Zeta problem, unfortunately, while you're speeding through characters, is always going to be an issue. Luminar Omicron's interesting. Fulcrum Omicron's interesting. Okay, you need to relic the Omicron character. You have so many Omicron characters, they need gear. So you're going Profundity. I mean, I can get behind that. I think Profundity's a good farm. I mean, it's gonna take you a while, right? Do you have any of this stuff done? You're still starting them up. You have the opposite problem. You have nobody to Zeta. This is exactly it. If you spend money on this game, Zetas and Omicrons become a resource you just can't get enough of. Whereas if you don't spend money in this game, you just end up collecting so many. Like, for example, Scout Trooper. I would love to test them out at low gear with Gideon. But I don't have the Zeta to spare, so I can't, unfortunately. Go for GI and you find yourself in lack of Zetas like you. For GL or GI? Yeah, definitely a way of Profundity. Okay, while you're waiting on Profundity, my recommendation is why not take up a few of these characters? So you have Jedi Cow. See, a lot of your characters are low Relic. Star Killer, Jedi Cow, Beskar Mando. I would bump these up while you're waiting. You just remember GLs are 6 Zetas. What's in my squad arena? Well, no, there's someone in my squad arena that I can message and have them change stuff out. But I don't really know what we're gonna do. Like a Gear 8 Scout Trooper, it's not gonna do a lot. Just finished Relicing Survival Betrayer Team. Nice work. Also, if you have Layer Omicron, you may as well R7 so you can actually get use, because otherwise you're not getting anything from the Omicron. They don't look necessary. We'll see. I thought one of them looked good. I'll have a look at them later. I wasn't sure. I thought some of them did look pretty good though. On initial thoughts anyway. You're 2 weeks from gas and don't think you'll have the Zetas for him. I had to apply Zetas in GK, B1 and Droidica. That's painful, man. I feel it though. That is painful. I like the plan of this account. I think planning of Zetas and Omicrons is more important right now. Especially Omicrons. Like you said, your Zeta choice is poor. I feel like the Omicron choice is poor. Lots of Omicrons being applied to characters that just don't have the gear. Like, Leia's okay, I can get away with. Malgus is pretty good. But why have we got, like, Chief Chopper and Fulcrum, Luminara. These are the ones where I'm kind of thinking maybe you should take the time, take them up. It's up to you. But I would invest in these. If you're gonna do the Zetas or Omicrons, they're worth investment. But it's a good account. So keep on plugging away. Profundity when it's done is really good. And then what was the other thing you was gonna farm? JMK. Okay. So JMK is the next geo. Perfectly fine. Let's take a look at mods and then let's move on. Also guys, sorry if I'm yawning, it's late as well. Chapo was an accident, Luminara was an experiment to run JML. Well, Luminara is gonna be okay, you just need to relic her for JML. Like, you're not gonna do anything without relics. Okay, so your Piet is okay. We need to work on mods, but that's fine. I have a feeling your account's relatively new. Just based on the status shortage and how most of the content is very new, I have a feeling the account's quite new. Don't worry about the regret. You can sort it out. They're good Omicrons. All I'm saying is you need to take the characters up. Because if they're at Relic, you'll start to see something. There's only a couple of Omicrons where they are actually terrible. I would be very surprised if this was a free-to-play account because of the amount of progress that's been made. Thinking about going all in on Scout Trooper for Leia and New Gideon. It's still going to cost you like 20,000 crystals-ish to get Scout Trooper done. I think Scout Trooper's worth it. They're looking at Gideon. Gideon's lead is insane. I think he'll be beating a lot of stuff once people do start testing. So we do need to work on mods a little bit. Because they are too slow, but that's okay. I think it's a newer account. Or maybe you're just, again, unlocking stuff too quick. Good account though. But yeah, I would look up more for Zeta's Omicron's choice. Like which ones you're applying, and then I'd also look into the mods. Alright, cool. Great account though. Alright, let's go take a look at the next one. So the next account is going to be Howard Malcolm. You sent something. Hugh Solo is the one that we're looking for. I see you. You're here. I'm currently fixing my mods with Jabber's mod filters. Oh, that's good. They're good mod filters. Just remember, mod filters aren't going to be like a quick fix. Yeah, no. You'll get it before I go offline. Don't panic. Don't panic. I've got this one. I've got one more, and then which is yours, and then I'll be going. Guys, if you pay for a review, I will do the review. Obviously, like if it gets really late, I will say like a couple of times, like if anyone does, it'll be next stream. But obviously, I never said that, so you're gonna be today. But you will be the last couple because it's almost 1, and I do need to get some sleep before work. So if anyone does request a review now, there is no guarantee. Okay. All right. So, I don't know why I put. Why did I put his name there? That's wrong. 225 49. Well, thank you. Wait, I misread your comment. I thought you were spending crystals on Malgus or Fury. Okay, 10.7 million. All the GLs. Third sister done. Whoa, this is actually an insane account. What is this? What guild are you in? Finishing Phoenix, then GL Leia. Oh, you're in core. Oh, nice. So, nicely done. Okay. I had a feeling when I saw the account you was going to be in a big guild. What are we looking at here? fast is your echo? I'm curious. 370, that's good. Alright, finishing Phoenix. Let's go have a look at Phoenix. Let's go have a look, shall we? Alright, that's nice. Now, for 3v3, you may want to try it. Hera Rex Chopper does beat Aphra. You do need higher relics on it, like Relic 7. I don't know about Rex. I know you need the Relic 7-ish on Chopper and Hera, but it does beat Aphra, which would be one of the cheapest Aphra counters you can use. I don't really know where else you would use them. Like, the thing is, okay, if you're using Rex, he's still good with Phoenix and Freeze, because they still gain the crit damage, the health, and the speed. Now, he won't gain any of this. Don't worry about that, because he still gives this. He still shares it. It's still a unique share. So I still think he's worth running with Phoenix rather than clones. Okay. Really nicely done, though. Jedi Knight Cow's done. Trench up and running. That's not bad. I'm a fan of that. You're going to put one or two more Zetas on Phoenix. Kanan, a good choice. Okay. So, here is the thing. In terms of the data, and I'll show you the data, because it's easier for me to explain that way. Here we go. Guys, if you're wondering what tool this is the premium version of Swiggle.gg. It gives you, like, in-depth GAC planning. So, we have Hera. And typically the best team that I'm seeing people run is this one. And this team's beating Reaver, this team's beating Jabba, obviously Cleanup is beating Zori. But this team here, this needs higher relics. This team will do more damage. Way more damage. And it works better for the cooldown reduction because Zeb deals double damage and damage, like health-based damage as well, if the enemy's debuffed. Sabine's with armor shreds, exposes all of that. Chopper is reducing cooldowns. Obviously Rex is assisting. If you remove any of these two, you just lose too much damage. So I prefer this lineup. But if you don't want to run this, you can absolutely throw Kanan in there. As you see, the Reaver stuff actually goes up. Because the problem with Reaver is because she starts with 6 stacks of Purge, GI will take the bonus turn. Because GI takes the bonus turn, he may kill someone with Torture. Which is where the relics come in. Now, Kanan Zeta is actually pretty good. Kanan Zeta is the... Let me just get it up on here, so I can show you guys who don't actually know. I have it on my account. So Kanan Zeta is going to be dispelling all debuffs of Phoenix allies and granting them defense up for 3 turns. Grant Kanan and target ally foresight, and when each of these foresights expire, Kanan gains 100% TM. It is a nice one, but I just don't know if he's in the best team, and that's kind of the issue. For me, Zeb needs the Zeta. Zeb's Zeta is actually low-key insane when you work out the damage it does. So, this is Zeb here. Cooldown is reduced by 1. This attack can't be evaded, and Zeb gains 10% TM for each active Phoenix ally. If the target has no debuffs, deals 75% more damage, plus bonus damage equals to 20% of target's max health. If the target has any buffs, ignore their armor. If the target has any debuffs, this attack has 50% crit damage, which works insane. You start just nuking people. Like Zeb will go. If you take him to R7, R8, and you mod him well, he will nuke people with his big hit. So I would say Zeb. Kanan's good. I personally like to run Kanan in a Starkiller team. That's where I use him. I see you also have Reaver and all of those, but that's what I would do. Zeb is really good. Zeb is really good. He will be doing a lot of damage. Like I said, the problem you've got is Kanan technically has the better success rate, but when you have the higher relics, it's not as big a deal. I prefer Zeb in there. So that's just what I would recommend, right? I would do Zeb Zeta. I recently did it. I don't regret it. But you definitely want Hera, Rex Chopper. They're like the three most important, because Chopper is all about his unique. Actually, is it? No, sorry, it's his basic, right? It's here. Whenever Chopper basics, he grants speed up to a random ally for 2 turns, and a 60% chance to reduce that ally's cooldowns, which is so important, because that's how you're going to keep the Terminator train rolling. Because what you don't want to happen is spam special. Oops, someone's not off cooldown. You're screwed. If you have Chopper, the chances are everyone's going to be cycling. Bonus points if Sabine. Sabine can actually reduce her own cooldowns. I think it's on here. If this attack scores a critical hit, reduce Sabine's cooldowns by 2. So again, that's another way to kind of reduce your cooldowns. You don't just want to spam these, you also want to be doing this when you can as well. But really, really good work. Great account. For TB purposes, you do need the Phoenix crew at Relic 8 for the TB mission. I would say they're honestly worth the R7. I mean, Captain Rex is needed at R7 anyway for the Layer X. I would say just R7 these 5. Yo, what? 10 gifted members. Thank you so much, man. Just out of the blue, that's crazy. Yo, what? Grand Apple fraud. Everyone just got exposed for lurking. Yo, Joe, thank you so much for the 10 memberships. It's actually crazy, man. Just out of the blue. Jeff, I swear Jeff and Lord of Hunger get members gifted to them like every month. Oh man, that's actually crazy. Why you're lurking? Yeah, well, so many lurkers here. Thank you so much for the gifted members, man. You're actually, that's crazy. Just out of the blue. And now we get to hear it go off for 10 minutes. Yo, what? That's actually crazy. Kanji, I swear you've been gifted like 4 times. Wow. Guys, I don't know what to say other than thank you, you know. Wow. Alright. Should probably finish doing. Is that all 10? Is there anyone else? Oh no, I think hello there. There's one more, right? Or is that the last one? You're in chat. You've been gifted on your channel, Arnold, so many times. It's because you're always watching. That's basically why. Whoa! Thank you so much for joining Glur Gang. Man, Korea, you guys are crazy. Wow. Yeah, let's spam some emotes. Oh my, bro. When everyone in the chat is just gonna become a member again. This is crazy. All right. Holy, yeah. Basically everyone is just being revealed as lurkers right now. Guys, Pepper's become a member. That's kind of crazy. The stream for 2 minutes, bro. I don't know. And you're now a member. Hooray! Thank you so much for the gifted. Man, I don't know. Thank you so much for the gifted members. You're not. You're caught lurking. That was kind of a crazy couple of seconds. Alright, I may have to mute the thing because otherwise it's going to be so loud. Hold on. I don't know how you even do it. 1 second, guys. I don't want to turn it off, but I don't know how to mute it. So let's leave it. Yeah, we need to get them a membership. I wish you could just gift like individual ones. I don't know if that's how I don't think that's how it works, unfortunately. But guys, what you can do if you, I can't remember where it is, but there is a way to turn it on in the settings, and you should be able to claim them because not all of them have been claimed. Or you may get an email or something. You need to activate gifts. You can Google it or something. Yeah, people in stream do get priority, but sometimes random people also do get them. So guys, you need to claim your gifts. Thank you so much for the gifted members. It's actually crazy. Oh man, what just happened just now? Thank you so much for explaining that for everyone who doesn't know. You can all go claim your gifts. Have some fun, guys. And you now all get access to the sweet Glur Gang chat room with the YouTube members. That's actually wild. I can't remember where I was with the review now. I was somewhere. On with this beauty. Oh man, this man, this crazy. Where was I with the where was I, guys, with the where was I with the review? I was talking about Phoenix, and then that all happened, and I kind of lost my track. GL layer. You're gonna have to farm Ewoks. Other than that, I think you're probably gonna be ready for layer. We'll see what the set 5 or set 4 requirements are like. Man, that's wild. Okay. Oh, look at that. You're spamming the Glurmit emotes. Guys, we can probably add like 1 billion more emotes now. There's so many members. 31 members in one stream now. It's actually crazy. So enjoy spamming those emotes, guys. Okay. So yeah, we've got a little bit of work on the geo layer, but not much when you really, get down to it. A short fawn emote? Okay, we'll do it. Just for you guys. I'll add one in. Emote only stream coming soon. I think we should do it, right? I think we should do it. What do you guys think? I know I would like to see it. There's not really a lot I can say on layer. I'm gonna be honest. I mean, the account's great. I think we kind of covered everything with Phoenix, and I don't really know what to say. I kind of just lost focus again. Yeah. Guys, anyone who just became a member, make sure to link your YouTube and Discord so you can actually join a members chat. Then you can see Dank's memes. Because they send them, and no one other than me get to witness them. So you guys will want to see it. Alright, thank you so much for the donations, everyone, today. That's actually crazy. Also, it goes without saying, but if any of you guys from the career want a review, you can obviously have one. You just need to let us know, right? Only Glurms, I know, right? So we had a look at Phoenix. There's not a lot I can really say on layer other than the fact you're getting close. The mods are obviously going to be perfect during core. Honestly, your account's insane. I just want to put it out there. But hopefully the Phoenix advice was good advice. That's the main thing, right? Okay. Let's go move on to the last review, unless any of the creators want a review. But otherwise, it's gonna be Brandon. Then we're gonna move on. But guys, remember, if any of you do want that one-to-one advice, so you can DM me, but I also, like I said, it's not super quick. But if you do decide to become a member, one of the tiers, which Dank is one actually, I do offer like one-to-one like sessions. Like for example, I sat down one-to-one with Straw Hat Crab, and we did the Inquisitor assault battle, and I helped him do it with Gear 8, which was like huge at the time. What channel for link in YouTube? You go to Discord settings, and then it's like apps or something, and then you link it there. If you go to my YouTube channel, yeah, and Dank, we've done it as well. Like it's more like voice chats, and you can just DM me anytime, and we'll organize the time during the week. So that I know a lot of you are interested, so that's why I'm just bringing it up. Otherwise, it will just be like text-based, and when I have the opportunity. You missed all the gifting, Jeff. You are now a member. You are now a member. So I made a post on my YouTube showing people how to do this. It's on my community. Somewhere. You can link it and be in the members chat, but I don't know where it is. I don't know where it is. Oh, I think it's actually on the membership tab. There we go. So you do it through here, guys. You go to connections, and then you log in with YouTube. And that will basically give you it. Oh yeah, King Donald Trump also got membership as well, which is kind of crazy. So yeah, I would recommend you guys do that, because then you can come hang out in the Only Glams chat with me, Dank and me, Dank and the crew. Okay, so this account is 5.5 million. We have C, and we also have Gas, JML, Rex, and Leia, and Endor Tunes, which is pretty good. I can get behind that. What's the time of the stream? Sorry, guys. Yeah, the best memes in all the galaxy, right? 244, 34. Okay, so I'm gonna wrap up soon because I've got work tomorrow, so I don't have as much time as I would like, but maybe we can do more Ross reviews this week. I don't know if I have enough time. Actually, Saturday I might have enough time because I finished work early, so maybe Saturday we can do another round. Unfortunately, not for too much longer today because I just don't have enough time today. So this account, you're doing JML and then Leia and then Endor. What are we looking at for your rebels? Oh, Nooch streaming now? I figured he might be, but I did not know. Oh yeah, he is live. Well, that works even better if I finish soon, because then you guys can all go watch him, and I can get sleep. Alright, so I like the Kyle Katarn Omicron, but I would like it if he was high erotic. Like, if you're going to do Kyle Katarn, take him up to R7, R8, so you can't choose him in TB for more than one phase. If it's Rise of Empire you're doing. I like the fact that you're doing JML. I think JML's also going to go straight into Leia. I think if you're going to do JML, you know what I'm going to say? I would recommend you farm up Sano. I think that would be a pretty good decision for your account. And then in terms of the Endor raid, sorry guys, my problem is that we just don't know the team as of yet, right? We don't know the team that's going to be best with Leia, and we don't know the team that's going to be best in general. So until we know that, I can't really give you advice for the Endor raid. I mean, if I had to give you advice, I'd say the best one to invest in is the Iden team, because Iden's ship is insane, and Iden, Range, all of these guys, they are all in the Endor raid. Same with obviously Scout Trooper. Scout Trooper you're gonna do for Leia. Automatically, that's good. Well, yeah, I assume R2 will go there, but you just never know, right? We just don't know until we know. However, the confirmation of Gideon today as a Conquest character could mean that Drogon, or whatever the name, Drogon, the new character, might be another marquee. And then by chance would also be required for Leia, which would actually be pretty bad. 4 marquees would be really rough. That's like Lord Vader levels. So that's just something for us to consider. We don't really want another marquee and set 3 of the requirements. Like if they keep it at only 3 marquees, we're looking pretty good going forward. Okay, so we have Savage Omicron. Do we have Treya? We do. Honestly, Talon Omicron is worth it, in my opinion. I think that's a pretty good one. Imperial Troopers, it would probably be the best Endor raid team to pre-invest, but there's always going to be that really weird team that we just don't have. Remember, it's going to most likely be Relic 7s and 8s needed. Who knows, maybe they add a Relic 9 tier. I think it's too soon, but we may see that. So it's just something to bear in mind. In terms of the mods of your account, Pierre is the fastest. That's pretty fast. 349 plus 20, basically 370, which is really nice. Gideon's also up here. 304, that's not bad. It's basically 330. So the mods are looking very good, which we're obviously fans of. So I'm liking that. And like I said, I would like to see Kyle Katarn go higher. Also kind of means Rebel Fighters need to go higher as well. Unless you're doing Lightside Geo, but if you're doing Rise of Empire, I would hate to see it be a wasted Omicron. Only using it in one phase, to me, is a waste. Kyle Katarn's got one of the better ones. No, your mods are fine. I was just taking a look at them. Your mods are fine. I'm liking the way this is going. Okay, if you do Lightside Geo, it's okay. But when you eventually transition, just be prepared that taking your Kyle and team to at least Relic 7 wouldn't be a bad idea. It's a good team. Roll over to Nooch roster reviews. Is it Nooch now doing roster reviews? Is that what they're doing? Yeah, that's basically what's probably gonna happen. Yo, welcome to the Glur gang. Danny Muller, welcome on in. We're glad you wanted to come in and become a Glur gang member today. If, I mean, as you became a member, you can have a roster review if you want. We have a lot. My YouTube member thing is just a really big green line, and it just goes red when everyone's ends. Yeah, I'm gonna finish soon, so everyone's gonna go there. Most likely. Don't worry, we're in the closing stages here for this stream today. What's up, JKL? Just Rolo and Captain Han. Yeah, that's nice. I would take them straight to R5, so they're ready for the a layer as well. My days, baby jump, man. Even though I knew it was coming, That actually made me jump. Welcome on in to the Glur gang. All right. Yeah, I mean, I really do think this is a good account. I like the plan. C as a first GL is interesting. I mean, it worked out for you, I guess. And if you get JML and then you get Leia, you're in a much better position going forwards, which would be pretty awesome. Lightside Geo's fine. I assume you're doing Cam. I wonder if you have Kiadi Mundi. You don't, but you do have Starkiller. What guild are you in? Let me go have a look. I've got to scroll up so far to see anything because of all the members. Man, that's crazy. Okay, what are we looking at here? Okay, I don't know that guild. I was wondering if I knew it, but unfortunately I don't. Yo, what? You just upgraded to Glurm fan? Wait, hold on. I'm confused now. 1 second. Because I recognize your name from yesterday. 1 second here, guys. Who was it yesterday? Someone yesterday sent us the Korea account. Was it? That's really annoying. I can't go back and see that. I think I can see it through here. 1 second, guys. So many YouTube members now. What is this? No, it wasn't the same one. Okay, cool. I don't know why I thought it was. But thank you so much for upgrading to Glum fan. Wow, that's kind of crazy. Appearing twice in the chat now. Like I said, if you do want a review, you can. you can grab one because you've become a member and upgraded in the same stream, which is just actually crazy. Wowzers. Let's go with those Glum True emotes. Guys, we almost have more new members this stream than we have likes. Someone please explain that to me. Oh my days, that's crazy. Okay, we are wrapping up, so if you do want a review from the membership, just post your L3 code sooner and then you can get it today. Otherwise it will be next stream because I need to go to sleep soon. Going for profundity? You do want one. That's fine. You need to send me your code. And I'll have a look. I'll do you in a second. Unless I can find you here. Hey, I found you here. Just don't panic. I've got you. So we'll do you next. Let me just finish up this one. Lord of Hunger, what are you talking about? If I did everyone who just became a member, how's that gonna happen? No, they upgraded, right? So I don't know. If Leia has profundity, should I go for something else? By the way, probably yeah. If Leia requires profundity, I would not even touch Leia, like for any new account. Sorry, I did see you had something. Which one did you say you had at 4-star? Was it Captain Han or Rolo? I don't know which one you said you have a 4-star now. Trying to sneak your way in there. Well, I'm sure you can get one. Alright, Yeah, I think this account's really good. I like the plan. I think just wait for sure. Just wait until set 3 of Layer X drop before you commit fully. Because if Profanity's there, which I have a feeling it may be, everything changes. All of a sudden it becomes an awful fun. But yeah, really, really good account. So thank you so much for the donation, and hopefully that was somewhat useful. I like the plan. There's not really a lot I would add. If anything, like, you mean you could invest in the trade team. I would like to see, like I said, your Rebel fighters go higher when you transition to Rise of Empire. I think that would be a really good change. But other than that, there's not really a lot to say. Your account's solid. No big weaknesses. Mods are looking good, so keep on plugging away. Alright, this is most likely... Oh, Cam 4 stars. Yeah. Okay, let me go double check that. That's what I wanted to look at, isn't it? Sorry, when the members came in, I got distracted again. Alright, let me go have a look at your Cam and then we'll move on. Thank you for reminding me. I don't know why I said any of the others. It's having one of those moments, right? I mean, you could... I don't know. Profanity's a big jump. Alright, Kyodimundi. Yeah, okay. I would Gear 11 say to him. He's perfectly fine like that. Okay, guys, this... As long as we don't get any more members or any more donos, this is going to be the last of the reviews today. And then you guys can go watch Luke or something. So, it's going to be Danny Muller. Just got Lord Vader. Quick summon done. No, please. Don't give me a heart attack. I beg. My heart couldn't take it, okay? Oh, Mad TV. Okay, you're the next one. You guys just don't want me to stop streaming today. I can also do your ult, yeah. Send the other code, I'll do both. No problem. Okay. Let's go take a look here. Give me 1 second while I sort all this out. Are these different ally codes? 1 second.
Are you ready to throw another GAC?
Shout out House of Ween.
Okay, I'm gonna do the first one you sent me. So this is yours, yeah? I assume this is your one, Barbarism Eternal. Oh. Well, I thought you wanted another review. I was gonna do it. I mean, you donated, but hey. It's just the timing. It's yours, cool. 7.5 million GP. Okay. Carbonite free of this account. That's just next level gameplay. Your next emote needs to be you doing a Fortnite dance though. I like to think I have self-respect. 7.6 million, JML, SLKR, JMK. Gas, Lord Vader. And you said on here, Profundity is the farm. Okay, so you got a while for Profundity. I'm not gonna go do it to Nooch before bed. You probably should. Okay, you're skipping Gag. Fair enough. Okay. if you're doing Rise of Empire, which I think you are on alternating, right? Then Leia should go higher relics. Like, I don't know. I just think if you have TB Omicrons and you're not doing GOTB, then you should be taking them higher, so you can actually get the most use out of them. I'm a fan of the Omicron choices. I think some teams need higher relics. Like, I would like to see Starkiller R7. I would like to see, you know, like some of these characters down here at R5, maybe for a bit more survivability. Oh, sorry there, guys. Other than that, it's looking good. You have Cat, you have JMK, you have SLKR, you have JML. Which is a really, really nice combo to have. What do your mods look like? Yeah, so they're looking good. I'll check a character a bit further down, like, I don't know, JTR. Yeah, so you have very good mods. That's fair enough. And you're farming what? Profundity? I mean, if you get Profundity done, this account is looking really, really clean. Because you'll have Executor, Profundity, Malevolence, Negotiator, all done. I'm just wondering, what is the plan after all of that? Is there any way to test Scout Trooper right now? Not really, unfortunately. You're farming ult for Lord Vader. I mean, that's good news. Give me 1 second, I'll be right back. Sorry guys, it's getting late. So you're farming C after that. I'm gonna be honest, I am really liking the progression, that the way this account's going. I mean, you're gonna finish with JMK, SLKR, JML, Lord Vader, Profanity, Executor, and then I assume Leviathan. Honestly, the only thing I would say is maybe you should relic some other characters higher in the meantime. For example, your Rolo. For example, your Nihilus, right? That's kind of my takeaway from this. There's also the question of, do you want your Tuskens to be usable? You have a Relic Tusken Raider. If you take Tusken Chieftain to even 3 stars and Zeta him, you can run Tusken Raider in 3s with the Omicron, if that's something you enjoy. I know on your request, you did put GAC as your game mode you enjoy most. So that's something I'd also think about. Now I know you're in Eternal, and I know Eternal requires Inquisitors, so they're coming along. So you will have GI soon. So there's also the question of, do you save, or are you going to save some Omicrons for GI when you get him? You're not far away. It's more for you. It's just going to be starring them up because you can get most of it done. All the Zetas are done, which is nice. If you guys are wondering, 7th is the most important. Other than that, you don't really need the Zetas. But it's looking really good. And I'm looking forward to seeing where this account goes. Alright, let's go take a look at the second account that you sent. Which is Farming Executor. It's also an Eternal. Interesting. 6.61 million. That's actually crazy. Right, SLKR JMK. Wowzers. And you have Executor. Hey bro show, welcome to the stream. You missed it, like gifted memberships. It was kind of crazy. Everyone apart from you apparently. What have you come to see? You want to see the droid? I'll show you in a second, bro. Sure. I know you came here for it. Need 7-star bomber? Okay. These ones were donation ones, but we are doing it from the spreadsheet. So you need the bomber, right? And that's all you're waiting on? So look. Where is it? Yeah, that looks to be everything you're waiting on. You basically have Executor, you have JMK. I'm wondering, what do you do on this account after that? See? I mean, C could be good. Six already done. Well, if you're that close, I can see C being a good one. Again, though, I'm wondering, is it worth doing some side teams? Kyle's Omi? Why is he not Relic? Yeah, I would say that all these characters that are Omid, they need relics. Like, they're all Starkiller relics, so why not go ahead, relic them, and do Starkiller? I think that could be good. Omis are expensive, so when you have them applied to characters that are like Gear 7, Gear 8, they need a little bit of work. Now, that advice changes if you're lower GP, but you're 6 million GP, so I feel like that's something you should think about. I would like to see some gear on them. Do you also have talents as well? Just a random amount? You don't. But yeah, I would like to see some work towards Starkiller. Potentially before you even think about doing C. But the quality of the account is really good. I don't know what the mods are looking like. Jabba, I mean... Jabba wouldn't be bad, but... I'm just wondering, because the problem with Jabba is there's no JKL. You haven't really got a lot of prep going towards Jabba himself. It would just be such a long farm. And like, I personally prefer to kind of go from like a progressive view, right? As in, like, you're in a position where you could finish Starkiller, you already have the Omicron, you might as well do it. Whereas if you go for Jabba, you're just going to ignore so much. Only Starkiller are also side teams. Okay, so Starkiller is his team, right? In other words, it's going to be in Territory War, Starkiller with Juhani. Outside of Territory War, it's going to be Starkiller with whoever you want to use. You could just use Juhani still. It doesn't make too much of a difference, right? So that's your first option. Interesting. Now, the Dash team, you guys know I love that. I have the Dash team almost full on. You know I'm a massive fan. But at least farm Vandal, you have the Omicron. You can leave, like, I would Relic Vandal, I would, like, or Gear 12 him. I would take him up regardless. And I'd run Dash, Vandal, and you can just run, like, Vet, Smuggler, Han, and whoever you want. Like, that's something you can do. And then more Mothma. I would farm up the more Mothma team. And I would see what you can do with them as well. At least that's what I would do, right? So, I would do Starkiller, the 3 teams. You say they're close to that, but are they? I mean, you also got Rolo Omicron. And I'm main like up in Relics and further going from front to basically. I like the plan for both accounts. I think that you need to up the Relics on certain teams. I'll go back and have a look in the main in a second. I'll give you more detail on which teams. For me, if you're gonna do TB Omicrons, there's no point wasting them. More gear. I think Boss is onto something, you know. I think Boss is onto something with JKL. I don't know. I would do Starkiller. I'd do JKL, and then you can do C, but I just wonder if you can go into other stuff with JKL. You already have Revan. So that's your avenue to use JKL. Decent success. Now, in terms of the teams on this account, I would just focus on these things first. Let me go take a look at the main, and then we'll come back in a second and wrap this up. So, your main account. Oh, that's an accident. Okay, so in terms of your main teams that are worth, like I said, Starkiller to higher relics, 1 per to at least relic 5, relic 6, relic 7, one of those 3. Rolo, you have the TB Omicron, why not invest in them? Your Treya team, I would invest in them, right? The higher relic, Savage Omicron, so that you can run. You know, you're in Carbonite. Was it this account's in Carbonite? It is, right? Yeah, but you should climb out of Carbonite quick. This account should honestly be near Kyber, so you should climb out, and you want to be ready for when people have Reaver. So you want to get that Treya team up and running. In terms of other teams that are maybe worth a little bit of investment, honestly, I don't know. I think it's just bumping up key characters like Starkiller. Sorry about that. Like Mace. That's what I would do anyway. In terms of side stuff. And then if it is up to you, if you want to do it to make use of Tusken Raider, I would do Tuskens. Even if you just use low gear Tuskens, they can work. Some people just don't play Grand Arena as much as they probably should. Okay. Forgetting GAC? Oh, you need to stop forgetting GAC. Alright, anyways, guys. It is actually getting really late. I'm cutting it close for getting sleep today, so I would love to do more reviews. Danny, I understand that I may not have done the longest review for you right now, so if next stream, if you're not completely happy, then I will just resume where we were, because you did pay for this one. But like, I need to get work. It's 2:15. It's 1:17 for me, and I start work in like 11 hours, so I need to go get some sleep before work. And now Brojo joined to see my L3. If you're still here, this is what we're looking at. R9 L3, 180,000 protection. I cannot wait to see what they can do. Alright guys, thank you all for coming along. It's been a crazy stream. Thank you so much for all the donations, all the memberships. Shout out to the creators. Shout out to everyone else who became a member today. And as always guys, I hope you all have a glowing day.